Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing well. I think I'm almost ready to get started. I'm just adjusting some things. Okay, I think I'm just about ready to go. Although I kind of wish Streets of Rage would not play music for a little bit, but that's besides the point. Just cancel it for now, I guess. So I want to talk about the premise of the game, and in order to do that, I think I will actually close out of one of the games we're going to be playing. So as the title of the stream suggests, we are actually going to be playing two games at once. And what I mean by that is Tales of Phantasia decided that we needed gold. And that requires a lot of random battles, that requires a lot of kind of micromanaging. And I said, you know what, that's not a very interesting stream, if we're going to do it from a Tales of Phantasia standpoint. But I said, you know what, why don't we put a little twist on it to make it more interesting? So let's go ahead and switch over to what we'll be using. So I guess if I go to here first, I think chat will be able to see one of them. If not, I'll just reload in a second. It's fine if it wants to be picky. We'll go to this setup. Okay, well, it recognizes it there. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, we have Tales of Phantasia. But the game we're actually going to be playing and focusing on for the most part will be Streets of Rage 1. I think we'll go through as each of the characters just to see how we feel about the game. It has been a long time since I played it, so you know what? I figured you could just be a little bit of a show and tell kind of thing. It's not a super complicated game. It's mostly memorization. But what I decided to do is the two games in one, is that every time I input something on my controller, it's going to impact both games simultaneously. Now, the plus side is that the Streets of Rage games do not use every button on the controller. They are Sega Genesis controllers. Meanwhile, the Tales of Phantasia is a PlayStation game, so I have some leeway when it comes to inputs. However, that does mean I have to be paying attention to both games at once. So I decided to give myself a little bit of a challenge here. So we're just going to go ahead and, I guess, showcase the beginning. Oh, hey, a Sega logo that doesn't deafen the player. I don't know about that. Oh, I should actually just let the title scroll. So my bad, chat. We'll let it loop one time, and then I think we'll begin it. But to basically explain the premise a little more cleanly, anytime I do a jump attack within Streets of Rage, that will be inputting special commands in Tales of Phantasia. Whenever I do normal attacks, that will be normal attacks within Tales of Phantasia. If I move around, obviously they'll move around simultaneously. Now, Streets of Rage also has a special button, which we saw showcased there in our lovely little demo / preview of the game. And that will just be the guard button. So I will basically not be guarding the entire time that we're playing Tales of Phantasia, which is fine. That's just the average gameplay. So for people that are here for Streets of Rage, great. We're going to play through at least two characters. We'll see how chat feels in terms of, I guess if they've had enough of Streets of Rage or not. So we'll let the little title scroll go through. I guess I'll read it out loud as well. The city was once a happy, peaceful place, until one day a powerful secret criminal organization took over. This vicious syndicate soon had control of the government and even the police force. The city has become a center of violence and crime where no one is safe. Amid this turmoil, a group of determined young police officers has sworn to clean up the city. Among them are Adam Hunter, Axel Stone, and Blaze Fielding. They are willing to risk anything, even their lives, on the Streets of Rage. Hello, Kirk. You made it to the opening title crawl. Hope you're doing well. So when we're ready to get started, we're going to be selecting a very specific save file from Tales of Phantasia. Adam Hunter, age 23, History X-Cop. Not quite what it said before, but bonsai and boxing. Another ex-cop, Blaze Fielding, Lambada, and Judo are hobbies and abilities respectively. I saw that Axel loves the video games. Yeah, I was gonna say cops is kind of a loose term. Definitely by the second game it acknowledges they are ex-cops, but what can I say, chat? Listen, between the character bios and the character introductory, some things change. Maybe they just got themselves fired in between. It's fine. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and hit start. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna hit confirm on Tales of Phantasia. Again, this is simultaneous. So right now I'm doing D-pad, but that doesn't do anything on the title screen. So when we're ready, we're gonna go ahead and boot up this file. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit start just to make them a bit more in sync. I could showcase options, but I think we'll do that a little bit between streams. Right now, we're just gonna leave it as the absolute defaults. If there's something wrong with the controls, I guess I could double check now. It's not a big deal. I just have to menu again, which is not the worst thing ever. I think that's correct. Oh, I didn't see what I selected there. That's not correct. 1 second, chat. Let me just reboot. That's fine. We're not going to be doing anything different for that. Menus are going to be the hard part between both games. Okay, we're synced up again. We're good. So we're going to go ahead and go to the character select. Whenever we're ready, we'll select our character. So I would say in terms of experience, I am terrible at Axel, I'm okay at Adam, and I think I'm pretty good at Blaze. So, I don't know, chat. Who would you like me to try to first? Or even should I skip Axel since I'm not really good with him? I'll talk about their little strengths and weaknesses were on this screen while the chat talks about who I should play. So Adam is, as the game suggests, the powerhouse character. He's a little slow, but he's got a pretty good jump attack. He's got a good back attack animation. He does the most damage, I think, in his standard combo, and his throws are not bad. Axel's kind of in between. He can move faster than Adam. I don't remember if he's exactly as fast as Blaze. And his damage is okay with combos. The problem with Axel is that his jump attacks are very bad. So things where I would be able to get out of jail free with the other two characters, I cannot do that with Axel. So he needs completely different strats. And that's why I'm not super great at him, because I'm not sure how to compensate for his terrible jump attacks. And finally, we have Blaze, whose power is listed as B, but I will let you know it should just stand for B for broken, as she is one of the most broken characters in the game. I would imagine she is the best character in the game. Her jump attack and her hit priority is insane. You'll see characters with knives and pipes, and she will both outrange and out-prioritize them 9 times out of 10. And she definitely has the fastest walk speed. I just don't know if Axel matches hers or not. So that's a little description of each of the characters. We're going to be seeing a lot of infinites with Blaze. I think Adam has them as well as this Axel, but Blaze is just like a hilarious number of infinites. I just don't know what they were thinking with this character. So I guess I'll let the chat decide in a little bit who we're going to play. Let me rehydrate first. Not seeing too many responses from chat, so I think what I'll end up doing is I think I'll just play as Adam first, just to kind of warm up to the game. Somebody who's kind of like in the middle of the road, and I guess we could play them left to right. So let's go ahead and get that started. So now the tricky part is leaving the village of the starting area. Okay, there we go. Hard part done. So we're just going to be walking through the streets of rage, as it were. And whenever we can, we're going to input random inputs, so that way we get further and further into the dungeon. Oh, I just got a response from chat, but that's okay. We're already in combat. So you can see here, we got some basic combos with Adam. He's just kind of doing his own thing. And again, every time I jump when I'm in combat, you'll see the screen pause and go dark. I basically want to be seeing that screen go dark like every 5 seconds. If it's not, I'm in trouble. That's how I know I'm winning in the bottom right. If the screen goes black like that, I'm doing well. So you might see some weird movement in the game. It's also because I'm trying to buffer the movements for the other game. Now, one thing to describe what's going on in the bottom right briefly is I basically put my character in the middle, so I have a bit more leniency as I move around, as that character has 360 movement. So hopefully my AI companions will help protect me. I can force them to use skills by using the L2 and R2 buttons while we're playing the game. Think you're lagging behind a lot? Yeah, I think it might just be the stream. I don't think it's you specifically. It'll catch up eventually. We got one of my favorite items, the pipe. Seems I completed my first combat in the bottom right. I got 5,770 gold, which is amazing. It's exactly what I want to see. Now we're in kind of an awkward spot because I have to juke these enemies while also triggering a random battle in the bottom right. You'll see a lot of back and forth movement, trying to get a nice encounter going, while also trying to juke out this one. I believe his name is Phantasia. So you'll see a lot of movement to the right, unfortunately, because I mean Streets of Rage is mostly about that. So I have to be very careful with how I move, because I could end up against the wall in the bottom right, which would mean less overall combat. So far I think we're doing okay. We're just using the pipe to its distinct advantage. We have a healing item in the middle, which we don't really need at the moment, because we're just playing on standard difficulty. I don't expect too much to go wrong with the beginning areas of Streets of Rage. I feel like it's pretty self-evident. So again, like that little jump there was just a buff for a spell in the bottom right. I mean, chat, isn't this what you do whenever the game wants to waste your time and wants you to power grind? I mean, usually some people, I would say, maybe watch their favorite show on the side. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just commentate a stream while we're grinding and also playing a completely different game simultaneously? Chat, it's all about the efficiency. Now, one thing I can also do to speed up the encounters in general within the bottom right game is if I hold the jump button for Streets of Rage, I'll actually be moving quicker on the overworld. So when I jump like this, I could actually just be holding the jump button the whole time. So I'm more likely to get into an encounter while I bait out this particular enemy. Okay, so we're coming up to our first boss. Let's see if we could get the combo going. Okay, that's fine. I was holding a weapon. That was my bad. Okay. So I have to get you... Oh, gosh, he can't even keep up with them. There we go. There we go, chat. Yeah. Easy peasy. So if you haven't seen this game played before, you're going to see a lot of throw cheese. I basically just knee them twice using my strike command once I touch their hitbox by simply walking into them. And from there, I will basically just tap left or the opposite direction to disengage with them and immediately turn around and re-grab them. So expect a lot of cheese like that, chat. Oh, you're gonna see a ton of grapple loops. Yeah, I think the stream's behind by about 20 to 30 seconds, but that's okay. I can still read chat. I love the multitasking. It's kind of gross. I'm also gonna mash some buttons while I'm in the menu, because that does speed up the results screen. It's in the bottom right. So again, this isn't the most efficient way to play both games, but you know what? We're doing both at once. The enemy tried grabbing me there, which was interesting. I'll give him that. And also, since jumps are very committal in this game, whenever I'm doing a jump and I'm doing a jump attack in the air, I can actually input other directions. It won't read them within Streets of Rage, but I could use that to cast spells or do movements within the bottom right. Now, depending on what button I'm pressing when I hit the jump button, will impact the spell I'm using in the bottom right.
Perfect mayhem!
Attack on Wake Up rated with 5 users? Why, thank you. I was gonna say, it's gonna be a very interesting game. I do appreciate it though, thank you. Breaking off the rust. I don't think I've played this game in... Ooh. Like, specifically Streets of Rage 1, at least 10 years. And again, every input that we're doing is going to the game in the bottom right, because I figure this is just a more fun way to grind. Why not play 2 games at once, chat? There we go. Bottom right combat finished, as did the Streets of Rage. Awesome. So thank you for rating. Hope everybody's doing well today. Oh, there we go. We got our little punch jab loops. Okay, so here's the biggest troll in this game. is if you go to pick up weapons, that means you're not attacking in this game. And that can lead to you getting punched. So that was a mistake on my part. I'm not going to blame the game for that. Like, I should know better. I've played this game before. So we're going to jump around a little bit just to get the other character out of a really thin passageway. Excellent. Very nice chaos. Thank you. So again, if things are going terribly in the bottom right, I do have to kind of panic, reset the situation. But it looks like I'm doing okay at the moment. My protagonist is about at half health. So hopefully the AI will heal me, or else I have to take some actions between stages. So I'm playing the little girl on the broom, whose name is Rhea. She's currently at 1620 health. Normally I think her health is closer to 3k. This guy's juking me out. Fine. You got it. What's the game at the bottom right? That is Tales of Phantasia, which we are controlling at the same time as this game. So I figured, you know what? Make it more interesting. Yeah, one thing I have to get used to is that this character is definitely a lot slower than Blaze. So it's all about learning all the attack speeds again. They have their own little nuances. I think his slower walk speed does contribute to slightly harder boss battles, because if you don't immediately grab them, it's a lot harder to correct the situation than, let's say, Blaze or Axel. There we go. We'll go for simple jab combos there. So we'll leave that health here for a second, because there's going to be an ambush here. There we go. So I see my spell has completed in the bottom right, so I'm gonna make sure I jump, so that way we get another spell. That's my favorite thing about the axe people. When you do jump attacks against them, you kick every individual axe out of the way, which is very silly. Oh, boss fight? Okay, I want to stand about here, I think, and grab him instantly. No, I was slightly off. I had the right idea, but not the right spacing. So again, this character is very hard to fix if you mess up the boss spacing. Like there, I got greedy. That's my fault. I did not mean to do a second attack there. That was unfortunate. Alright, I'm just gonna do special since I messed up the timing. Not a big deal. I'd prefer not to die here, but we'll see what happens. Come on, chuck the knife. There we go. Backup strat. So, items in this game can be a little finicky at times. Like, you're supposed to hit up and attack at the same time to throw the knife, but I don't know about you, chat. Sometimes I feel like it just really doesn't want to get rid of the knife. It is just determined to do the stab animation. It's very silly, chat. But hey, we haven't died despite controlling 2 games at once, so that's always good. So we could do just little simple jab loops. We don't even have to make it too complicated. As we'll see when we go to play Blaze, you're going to see a lot of like rotating attacks like this. I don't super trust this character's attack speed to do that. We'll see how it goes there. Oh, I guess he died. I thought he was still alive. That's fine. Yeah, like this, his like baseball swing is just like slightly too slow. So I think I don't want to pick that up going forward, which is kind of unfortunate. So I think that's resulting in me getting hit. Like, that's me identifying the issue with the gameplay. So we're gonna ignore weapons, I think, for a little bit. Now, one thing that's kind of nice is when we're throwing, we could use them to hit other enemies. And we also have a little bit of invulnerability. So we can actually use that to dodge certain attacks. If the enemy happens to grab us, unlike in Streets of Rage 4, we can just hold up and jump in order to dodge. But he's asking me if I'm playing Streets of Rage 3 next. Probably logistically, we'll probably do Streets of Rage 2 next. If the stream goes on long enough, we could probably do Streets of Rage 3. I do have it set up for this. Now, Streets of Rage 3 is the game I'm not super comfortable with. I don't think I've ever beaten it. So that would be more of like a blind playthrough. Yeah, you love Rhea walking into the walls. Sometimes I can't avoid that, honestly, chat. You can already see a difference not having the weapon does for this character. Like, I'm not getting interrupted anymore, and I could just do jump back attacks if I do start getting hit, which is not something I could do with the weapon as easily. But I could just leave my hitbox out there with my fist. They'll just walk into it. They won't acknowledge that I'm attacking. Now, they're very dangerously close to the pipe, which I don't appreciate. 3 is better. I had very mixed feelings about it, to be honest. I think I had more fun with 2, but 1 is probably the one I played the most. Now, I'm a little concerned because I noticed I am poisoned in the bottom right. I'm thinking about what the best time to menu would be. Because unfortunately, if I jump and then do that, I'm not good. We're just gonna very quickly cure whoever got poisoned. 1 second, chat. Okay, we're good. Yeah, hopefully the AI will do most of the things for me in terms of keeping me safe, but fine. Oh, I thought they were gonna do their flying kick at me. Apparently not. So there, I just held up and jump. There's no timing involved. You just auto tech. Aw, I was hoping he wouldn't do that. Hello, Reen. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I got some of the items I was looking for in the bottom right. I saw I got 2 cordyceps. So I didn't get the most amount of money possible, but still pretty good. Yeah, oh, that time I wanted to let go of the knife. Whatever. There we go. We're just making sure we're getting into encounters constantly in the bottom right. That's all that matters. Yeah, I have buttons to make the AI a bit more... Yeah, buttons to make the AI more aggressive. So if I hit my L2 and R2 buttons on my controller I'm using to play both games at the moment, that doesn't do anything in Streets of Rage 1. However, that does force our allies to use skills in the bottom. So you might see things like Rending Void pop up very briefly. So I could force the AI to be very aggressive in the bottom if I feel like I'm in trouble. So unfortunately, I just got bows in that last fight. Not super great. Okay, so I want to try to grab them as soon as they spawn, but I don't have the line quite right. Oh, that's right, he's the teleporter. Oh, he's not supposed to quote-unquote teleport. Okay, I gotta go for the backup strat here. I forgot. Backup strat is safe, it's just slow. So if you do jump attacks, this boss can't even touch you. Yeah, easy peasy, chat. So normally what you would do in that scenario is if you grab him, you actually want to turn around. So normally you hold towards him, do 2 jabs, let go, and then you hit the same direction and again to re-grab. But for whatever reason, he likes to teleport. So you actually need to hold away from you, and you'll just kind of toss him back and forth constantly. It's just one of those quirks of the game. Like, it just, you either remember it or you don't remember it, and I forgot at that moment. But I remember the backup strat, so we're fine. And if they throw me here, it's not a big deal. Now, since we're doing a lot of jumping attacks, I think the bottom right will be pretty safe. Hello there, lone foot soldier. Mangosteen and a pelt and 5,000 gold. That's a lot of gold, chat. Oh, I did not do the jump attack in the right direction. That was not the multi-screen, I just hit the wrong direction. We're gonna just run in circles for a little bit, because we need to bait the AI anyway. It says, doing okay, having a hard time choosing between Gunvolt games for Switch or Tales of Arise. We're good at decision making. So the way I see it is I never buy a game the first week or even first month of release, because I like the game to be a bit more stable by the time I get to it. I prefer to not be the game's beta tester for PC releases. Just honest opinion. So like Tales of Arise, relative to now, comes out in I think 2 days, but I probably won't get it until maybe December. And I also want to see how people feel about the game, since they're making some pretty substantial changes to it. compared to the other Tales games. I always get concerned where they're like, oh, we're gonna revitalize it, and I'm like, I thought Phantasia was fine, so I don't know, whatever. It's certainly no Zestiria. So get ready to see a lot of jump attacks, chat. Oh, there we go. I did my split attack direction, which I should do more often, but that's okay. Oh, knife. Get out of my way, knife. Yeah, once I start getting more comfortable with the game, I'll start recognizing how many hits I need to kill an enemy. Like, this is just me going off of pure memory from over a decade ago, which I think it's going okay so far. I had to panic special once. We know some backup strats. Now, the real question is, what can I do with this character against a later boss, which we're going to see at some point. Not this stage, but I think the next stage. So that boss has always given me trouble. Ooh, Rhea's stuck in the corner. It's annoying. Okay, there we go. There we go. Maybe leave it to a coin flip. Yeah, I guess it just comes down to consistency. Like, for me, I know Tales will eventually go on sale, to be honest. Yeah, like, I have a lot of things I'll play before I end up playing Arise. Oh, I got Cordyceps and Spice again. Well, that's good luck. I mean, the easiest thing to say is if you're not sure, just don't make a purchase decision. Like, the game's not gonna disappear on you, like, a month from now. Here it keeps the spongy enemies from Berseria. I mean, I don't know. I didn't ever really feel like the game got super spongy unless you're talking about the post-game stuff. Like, most of the time, enemies just exploded, to be honest. Oh, we're in an unfortunate situation. We're gonna have to use that pot roast. Okay, now one thing I want to be careful about is that, as you can imagine, there are gaps within this stage, so if an enemy does throw me, aka the purple people, I don't think I should have gotten out of that, to be honest. I'm not sure what happened there, but, yeah, if I end up in that pit, I believe it is an insta-kill. It's not just an injuring thing like it is in later games. There we go. Lots of knife wielders, which is a little scary for us. Fortunately, our jump attack is decent, so I can use that to just kind of leave out a lingering hitbox and not really have to worry about them. And one thing I don't think I explained there is once you grab somebody just by walking into them, you could choose to attack, which is the knee attack, or you could choose to flip over them with the jump button. And that leads to a different throw. Usually the back throw, as in you're holding them from behind, does more damage than anything else. Okay, so we've maxed out our... I think we might have gotten max Cordyceps, if I've been counting correctly. We're either at... I think we're at 12 or 15 right now, and 15's the max in Tales of Phantasia. Oh, no, this character is really slow. How do I deal with this as this character? So one thing I said before is you could use throws to dodge attacks. Alright, we're gonna go with the backup strat. Alright, there we go. A little scary. Yeah, I am definitely spoiled with the attacks, or they seem to be the walk speed of the other characters. So fortunately, I did remember the backup strat for that, because that could have gotten really ugly. The one thing I'm going to try to do is use a gummy on myself to recover TP, since I'm actually pretty low in the bottom right-hand corner. So I buffered the menu while we're in the stage. Select. Games don't typically disappear like that except for recent Nintendo releases. Oh, kinda true. Okay, I did manage to use the TP up, so it went from about 150 TP to 296. See that, chat? We can use the downtime of the result screen to fix things that are going wrong in the other screen. Speaking of things going wrong, what the heck is this wave? I really don't remember this wave, but whatever. How am I gonna deal with this with Axel? Because I just like to jump attack this wave. Oh, that was weird. I didn't get them on the same hit stun timing. Huh. We got another Cordyceps, 2 pelts, and an apple. Although I was looking distracted and I got hit by another knife user. Those are the most dangerous enemies of the game for me. Honestly, Streets of Rage 1, just... I don't care about most of the other enemies, but those stupid knife wielders or something else. We got Salt and Pepper to stun the enemy. Yeah, see, he's not able to interrupt the jabs there, so that's something I need to learn. So I can interrupt their third hit by hitting attack, but once I start getting hit, it's kind of hard to get unhit. Rain was saying, is considering the Gunvolt games because I've gone on vacation in Gothenburg in October, and the ride is for 4 hours long, plus I've actually played the early entries of the series before and all, just before I know what I'm in for. It sounds like I would just go for that over Arise, to be honest with you. Also, I really did not want to pick up this weapon. Well, Chad, I think we're going to see our first death in Streets of Rage. It's a shame, because there is a healing item right beyond this point. I mean, I could try to salvage it, I guess. So, yeah, that's where I forgot that he's bad at weapons, and the instinct is to just always pick up the pipe. I don't want to do that with this character. I gotta be careful with them, because they like to kneel on the floor, and then they stand up and try to hit you. But jump attacks deal with them pretty readily. I got my extra life there, but I'm probably gonna lose it in a second. Ooh. Gotta play out of my mind, chat. Oh, we're picking up that health. Okay, so it was worth it. I didn't die on the way there. Come on. Yeah, like, Arise, I think, will eventually go on sale. It's kind of like... It's one of those games where they will lower the price eventually. Sort of like Cessaria and Berseria, but only on, like, holidays. Will they actually have a sale? I figure, why not? So we're getting a ton of gold. So I think at the end of this run, we're going to go ahead and check up on our inventory. So I think between each character run, we're going to pause the dual stream just so I could sell items. So I do not want to do selling of items while in the dual stream. Ooh, I got clipped out of the air. How annoying. Alright, well, we'll take the healing item. Not how I wanted to use it exactly, but whatever. There we go. Oh, I also forgot you were a thing. Why, hello there. So there's the example of the teleport, which I don't really want to see. Oh, he didn't actually do it that time. Huh, why does he randomly teleport then? Strange. There we go. Yeah, that's not the enemy I'm scared of. It's the one after this I'm a little concerned. Also, I don't like that I hit a dead end in Phantasia. I'm gonna hopefully correct this here. Ooh, getting to this health total is gonna be something. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, chat. I'll try. No, that's okay. First death. I mean, it just gave me my special back. I was gonna get one back regardless. The game kind of assumes you use it on this wave anyway. That's not the end of the world. Also, I grabbed him mid-kick, which I don't think I've ever done before. That's interesting. Alright, I'm actually just gonna use the special here. It's fine. Gotcha, this is my wish for Arise. One good story, no bad romance. I may be a freak for my ship, but outside of that, I have a lot of romance stuff. Or hate it. Equipable katana. If one of the main belts is a katana, maybe should be purchasable in game. I don't know about like what their villains are. I don't really know the plot of Arise, to be honest with you. But I'm a little concerned because I'm not super into the spaceship sci-fi that some of the Tales games have. It's probably my least favorite part of the plots of those games. Because when I play those games, as I said before, I think in a previous stream, I think of like Star Ocean. Whenever I think of like space travel, I don't think Tales games. I feel like they're kind of going cross-genre again, and I don't really like that, to be honest. Also, I need to figure out a way better strategy for ship, because there is no reason for me to die here. I'll figure it out eventually, chat. Yeah, with this wow, he outmoved me. I got outplayed, chat. There we go. Oh? He got out of that? Interesting. I'm just getting trolled. Whoa. There we go. I'm not used to being the slow one. That's a shame. We're coming up to the bosses. This is gonna be very interesting. What is the AI minute for these? Is he not fast enough to do the strat? Oh, this is a problem. Okay, so chat, normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to back attack them. That causes them to land. That will force them to do the jump attack. The jump attack you can walk behind in order to grab, but this character's too slow. Oh no, what's his backup strat? Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I have definitely forgotten how to fight the twins with this character. My bad, chat. Like, the front throw I don't really care about, but these two will time me out forever. Annoying. They're like the only hard boss for me in Streets of Rage 1. Is they are just so bad. If you get them desynced like this, getting them back in sync is awful. Really? They grabbed me from that. That's interesting. Yeah, the downside is they just completely outspeed me. So I have to think about what the backup strat would be. Also, if I try to trade jump attacks, if you're curious, I will just lose. I'm gonna try not to hemorrhage any more lives, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, they also do that really annoying jump pattern, and they're basically invincible. So they're just gonna waste a whole bunch of time, chat. I call these the timeout twins, because all they usually do to me is just time me out. Okay, I got the grab that time, but not a clean boss fight, but we'll take what we can. I'm assuming you can win weapons for beating bosses, find them in treasure chests, or do them by doing side quests. I mean, I feel like most games do that. I can't think of an example where that isn't true. I would need source sample for that. I feel like most games usually give you a weapon somehow. I'm not sure I agree with that. I feel like every RPG I've played so far, like, sure, you could get stuff from the store, but usually all the better weapons are found in dungeons. I tagged her at the worst time. Oh, she is just being stubborn, chat. Is she really gonna make me waste my time like this? Oh my gosh. She's actually trolling, chat. There we go. Anyway, since I'm waiting for things to happen down there, I might as well end you a bit more. Alright. Single knife guy is not a threat. Oh, I thought that would be enough to kill him. Oops. I overestimated my damage. That was foolish. Ooh, he needed a lot more hits. So the gimmick at this stage, as you'll see in a moment, is if I get too close to that, I'll take damage. Oh, he's not fast enough to trigger and walk away? Really? Ooh. Man, I forgot about the handicap of that movement speed. Anyway, prepare for a lot of jump attacks. Now, enemies can't trigger it, but you can force enemies to get hit by it. Yeah, we'll have to be a bit more creative at getting through those areas, it seems. Now, I do have to be careful, as enemies can throw me into it, so if I try walking away from it, I could take damage. The last Tales game you remember doing that was Vesperia? I mean, I don't know if you got like weapons from bosses, but you got a lot of weapons from enemies in Berseria. And they're also found in chests. I'm not sure I fully understand. I don't think side quests in that game gave any, to my knowledge. There's optional bosses that gave you stuff better than weapons. Oh, I did not want to throw him. Oh, I did not want to throw him. Okay, that was an input error on my part. I was like, oh, let me just let go and then jab him. I did not let go and jab him. Man. Get bodied by simple enemies, chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's in the loop now. We're good. There we go. So yeah, definitely losing lives due to his slow walk speed, but that's to be expected. Such a shame there's a full heal there. I can't really take advantage of it all. What a shame. We're gonna step on that and go ahead and jump attack through there. Now, I do think the conveyor belts are interesting, as it does affect momentum slightly, so it does make it a little easier for me to deal with them, because my momentum's so bad normally. I'm just like, I'll take any momentum over by default. And one thing I like to do to trick the enemy into walking into me is I like to jump and then jump attack backwards. Because more often than not, that will make them walk into you, because they think you're walking forward still, which technically I am. Oh, I got a life back. Not too bad. It looks like this character I will not get the capped lives. You can normally only have 9 on the display counter, but you can actually hold more than that. Oh, I didn't think she'd hit me from there. Huh. There we go. Got a long combo on our chat. So just simple jab chains are enough to defeat most enemies. I don't usually do that too often, as it is slower than just walking up and kneeing them. I'm gonna use my little crusher to my advantage there. Oh, now here's an advantage. Here's an example of where the conveyor is not in my favor. This could be dangerous. And unfortunately, there is a baseball bat near my feet, which I do not want to pick up under any circumstance. And it is like right in one of the worst positions, honestly. Yeah, I mean, like, Berseria, for example, when you beat bosses, you got, like, Mystic Arts and things like that. But in terms of just straight-up weapons, I don't think so. Well, there were a lot of rare weapons you could get from the enemies as a rare drop. And those did tend to be the better ones, like, for example, Nameless Blade. In that series was pretty good. Also, I got put to sleep in the bottom right, so I'm gonna be spamming a lot of buttons and hopefully not die. Also, that guy walked in without anything spawning. Is he okay? I don't think he's supposed to do that. That's fine. Ooh, that was dangerous. Yeah, the downside of going to the far side of the screen is you can't see where they are, you just have to believe where they are. There we go. Come on, random encounter. I'm up to 2 specials, which honestly don't remember the boss of this area. I think it might just be another repeat boss. I think we've seen all the unique bosses outside of the final boss at this point. Ooh, full heal? Ooh, we're gonna camp on this one for a little bit, chat. Oh, that didn't actually kill him. Oh yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm like 1 hit shy. Oh, this guy's juking me. There we go. What a god, chat. Guess when actual katanas were in Tails, less people remember actually using them as Asbel. Rokuro doesn't count at all. Asbel. I don't know if I remember who that is, to be honest with you. Asbel. Which Tails game is Asbel? think is it double claw? It is double claw. That's a shame. Yeah, I gotta be careful with them. So they're not gonna let me do my normal strat. That's fine, we'll use some specials. The only katana used on the Phantasia to see is the dude in red from the upcoming Luminaria game. I did not want to die with a special. That was poor gameplay on my part. Whatever. Yeah, I need to learn the strats with this character. That's all I learned. Because I'm like... Blaze is so fast, I don't have to worry about things. But like, when I'm in this situation, what does this character do? Oh, I walked into it. Okay. I guess if I'm above him, he has worse of a time hitting me? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's the strat. If I'm below him, I just have to get lucky, I guess, with positioning. Hails of Graces. Oh, I forgot what the protagonist used in Graces. I'm gonna be real, I don't think I used the protagonist outside of like the opening area. I usually used, I want to say his name is Hubert. Yeah, I thought the Gunblade was kind of unfair, so I used the Gunblade in Graces. So with careful crowd control, I can deal with this elevator effectively. Now, if you are wondering, chat, since this is the typical elevator level, yes, you can dunk people off the side. Yes, it is an insta-kill, and oh no, I do not want to get thrown. Oh, I kicked him through the floor. That's what matters, chat. Nope, don't throw me. No. I think my rule of thumb when I play those games is if I don't enjoy the side characters, I usually don't like the Tails game at all. Because, like, I'll play the protagonist for about, I don't know, like 10 hours to get used to the combat mechanics, and then I will not touch him the entire rest of the game. And then I feel like if it's a good Tails game, I will not need to ever touch the protagonist again. Like, there's some things he'll excel at, and like, yeah, I'll do him for specific challenges, but like, I should not feel like every fight is unwinnable with those other characters. Well, I'm low on TP again. Interesting. Ooh! I got a little scared there. We chucked him off the edge instead, chat. That works. So one thing that comes up with this area is I want to basically just use my special at any time because I will not have it for the building. The building disables all special attacks. I want to make sure before I die that I use this to our advantage. I'll just use special there. I wasn't sure if he would grab me or not. I'd rather play safe. Like, why risk killing your character, chat? I'm not going to be able to use special anyway. If I do die, I get special back anyway. So it's not like it's gone forever. Oh, don't pick up the baseball bat. I think we're doing pretty good on the grind in the bottom right. We're doing some Roaring Thunders. Not too bad. Oh, that was just that was most unfortunate. So I need to figure out a better strategy for that. So I ended up like too close to them, so I grabbed by accident. I'm just gonna chuck that guy over the edge. And the whip lady punished me for getting the accidental grab input because I was in their hitbox. Which is like on me, it's not the game's fault. Oh, he was against the wall so I couldn't flip over. Ooh, kind of an annoying wave. We're almost at the top though. We're almost past the annoying enemy spam part. I think that's the last of them. There's just one more stop, I think. Because we'll get to just above the buildings when we're done. Yeah, this looks good. This is the final stop. So here's an example where we could just use our special. It doesn't matter. And during this special animation, I do have time to look over at our character. We're sitting at 141 TP, which is not the best. Just go ahead and use a gummy in the bottom right. That way we could use more spells. So I think TP management has been pretty good in both games, quote unquote. Gotta be real careful not to die here. So it doesn't look like our creditless attempt will probably work because I'm going to struggle with the twins getting to him. This is unfortunate. But hey, we should still be able to win. Got another pelt in the bottom right, so we must be close to capping items. Pretty close, chat. So this stage is a little interesting in the fact that there are rolling waiter carts, like, or food trays that'll come by. If I can hit them, I'll get items. They are kind of annoying. You just have to kind of know they're there. Like, that's an example of where the game is mostly memorization rather than execution. Now, unfortunately, our other character is going back to the home village, which is not what I want. So now this is the downside, is we're hitting a stage where we're doing mostly left inputs, which is very different than how we were controlling it before. We have to be very careful we don't accidentally go back to the village and skip attacks in the bottom right, as I did briefly in the bottom right. Now, one thing I usually die to is, as I said before, the twins. I don't have a good strategy. I don't think I've ever known a super great strategy. I usually botch it. But essentially, we're going to be doing a boss refight of every character, and hopefully I won't really die that much, if at all, with the exception being the twins. As, if I don't get the right setup on the final boss, he will probably just delete our health total, chat, because this is not a fast character. Is the stream getting choppy? Yeah, I think I might pause and restart the stream in a little bit. I think it's just service provider. It's not like my game or anything. It's nothing I'm doing, I'll put it that way. Because I am seeing some drop frames, which is unfortunate. So we'll go ahead and restart in a little bit. For now, we'll continue forward. So I'll just continue to play it out and commentate until the stream decides to catch up. One thing I kind of wish was there for Streets of Rage 1 is if you are at max health, you don't get extra score like you do in Streets of Rage 4. I think that was like one of the few changes I really actually did like from a point standpoint. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. I don't know where the boss is. Is he gonna spawn here? He will. Oh, I didn't believe. Oh, the boomerang can actually hit you when you do that. That's right. It's just so... Oh, look, I can't keep up with him at all. Okay, there we go. Unfortunate. Super unfortunate. That is what it is. I know he would be glitchy on the Genesis, but I'm really surprised he's not spawning with weapons. That's actually confusing me. Like, I know even in the Genesis, like when I played on my original cart, he would sometimes not spawn weapons, but like not to this extent. So yeah, we're gonna take a short break in between games. Oh, I hit it, but I didn't hit it. That's a shame. We're gonna take a short break between games just so we can sell some items, and we'll probably just do a quick reboot of the stream. Hopefully that'll fix the speed issues that people might be experiencing. So I'm not able to type while playing this game, as this is pretty demanding. I could talk though, but just not type. Here we go. manage to not get wombo comboed by the food prey. That'd be nice. Here we go. I thought I was holding up and jump, but apparently I was not. Not a big deal either way. Do my like? Oh, I was gonna say my only concern if the claw boss spawns is what I was about to say. Okay, I got him in the throw loop. I broke the throw loop like a dummy. I deserve that hit. I should not have dropped that. Ooh. Okay. Okay recovery, but very scary. I'm gonna make sure we get some health. It should be up here somewhere. No, that's not health? Oh, okay. We'll chuck that because I want to get what's in this potentially. That's the health. Okay. It is kind of nice that it does heal you between fights, so it should be a pretty clean clear from here on, unless I like really botch one. Fortunately, there's no double bosses. Don't have to worry about that. There we go. So sorry, chat. Not much I could do about that while playing. I'll fix it in a moment, though. Oh, he did the teleport again. There we go. Oh, he didn't teleport. Oh. Oh, he threw me off. Why did he teleport that time? He got me. I don't know why he teleports or doesn't teleport. I mean, I could jab combo him. That I don't really care about. So unfortunate. I'm not sure what dropped it there. There must be like, he has to be like probably in a certain part of his animation. Maybe that's what it is. Because I got a very inconsistent teleport there. But it's probably just due to how I grabbed him initially. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and beat the game. And hopefully we'll do okay. We'll reboot. Oh man, this character can't outwalk the karate masters. That is painful. Oh yeah, that's right, we can't walk backwards. Oh, I wasted that turkey. Oh well. My bad. Take this for now. There we go. We'll just do some jump attacks on them now. And we should be almost good to go. I think we just have the fire breather left of the normal bosses and the twins. Other than that, it's just repeat bosses. Okay, we got a single apple. That's not too bad. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Well, I want him to go by me, if at all possible. There we go. That's what I was trying to do the first time. Much better. Intended strat. Much, much better. So I think this is the first and only time we'll see the white whip ladies. As you would probably imagine in this kind of game, the higher or the different colors they have indicate both aggressiveness and also health totals. These are pretty advanced ones, so expect them to be all over me, attempting to get that whip in. I'm like, no thanks. Oh, he decided to spawn weapons. Huh, okay. If I get hit here, it doesn't matter. As long as I don't go off screen from the turkey, we should be fine. I actually want him to get way closer. We'll just do some simple jabs. We're not messing around with this. We'll take the turkey. Oh, hello. That was a surprise. Okay, so it's just the twins. Okay, that's not too bad. I actually have 5 lives going into this. I'll probably still die, because again, I'm bad at the twins. And also the final boss is the one I've had the least practice against, as you imagine, because we're boss rushing. So I literally fight the other bosses twice as often, if not more. Sorry, Chad. I can't really help you with lag. You like, I can't do anything until we're done with the game. So we'll restart in a bit, Chad. Don't worry about it. So now I'm gonna get hit by the timeout twins. I only have 33 seconds, and that is not enough. Actually, they're still not even spawned yet. This is really bad. I'm definitely gonna get the timeout death on them. Unfortunate. Oh no, and there's still more. Super unfortunate. 25 seconds to kill the twins? No way. Oh, come on, really? That guy was just like off screen? Oh, that is a waste. I'll try to remember that if we play through again. Come on, timeout twins. Thank you. Oh, I didn't get the throw on them. I got the knee bash, but I was trying to flip kick. Didn't quite get it. Oh, I got grabbed from behind. That was my bad. Yeah, dealing with them is definitely a pain. I disagree. I was definitely facing her when that happened, because I was like, oh, she's just gonna standard chuck me. I don't care about that. Yeah, I thought she was gonna do that. I was like, I don't care about that. Yeah, I need to figure out a better setup with them, because now they're just kind of... Okay, that's not the worst. Oh, I can't outmaneuver. Oh, I'm not playing as Blaze. Oh yeah, normally you could just walk up and down on the kick and dodge it, but I guess he's too slow or something. It's unfortunate. Okay, I don't care about that. Okay, I managed to kill one. So I had like 2 or 3 unfortunate deaths. I always die at least once to the twins on this area. I almost always get timed out by them. Like, even if they didn't hit me, it doesn't matter. The timeout twin strikes again. Come on. Oh, I was trying to grab her. I mean, this is better than nothing. I mean, I'll take this strategy. I can't complete my combo, so it's not the most efficient thing I could be doing. But it's the only thing I know how to do consistently. So just come up to me. Thank you. Thank you. Timeout twins were put down. We're done with them. Now we have the final boss, which we can get 2 endings, but I don't want to go for the alternate ending with this character. So he says, well, you found your way here. Would you consider becoming my right-hand man? Make sure to say no, or you have to replay through the stage again. You really want to die, don't you? I'll be happy to oblige. Like a true villain, chat. So what is kind of annoying is he put the pipe where I need to stand. Because I want to kill him, essentially. Wow, I didn't get the throw again? Oh, that was weird. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully I could get the insta grab. Oh, there's another wave. Oh, I'm in trouble then. I thought there was only one. Oh, I picked up the pipe. I need to get rid of this thing, chat. I swear I get trolled by this thing all day in Streets of Rage 1. So he's gonna eventually stand up, and I want to grab him instantly so I don't have to deal with him. But this stupid pipe is in the way. I got the pipe again. You can kick through the bullets, which is kind of amusing that you could do that. So I've now lost the positioning for him, so this is just Chaos Corner. So this is when the boss goes horribly awry. I don't ever want to see what this boss does. And unfortunately, he's getting to do his thing. And he has big hitboxes. He is kind of simple in the sense that you can just jump kick him repeatedly, but the other enemies are going to mess you up like that. So this is definitely not the preferred strategy. And they'll keep infinitely spawning, which does make him rather annoying. So there are little exploits you could do to make sure that they don't attack you, but I don't remember how to do those offhand. Yeah, I'm dead. Super unfortunate. We'll do a continue though. Okay, so he's also a teleporter type. Got it. Yeah, again, I have like no experience with this boss, so I gotta get used to it. Wow, he got me on the flip. Huh, interesting. Well, we're just gonna look to finish out. So unfortunately, I did die right at the end, but we otherwise cleared the game. So, like, generally speaking, what you have to do is kind of like face them so that they don't charge you. It's kind of weird. It's not something that normally comes up outside of this boss, but while grabbing him, you can hit him in such a way that you keep looking at him. Yeah, it's really rough if you don't get the pattern. There's not much you can do when that happens. So because I messed up the pattern, it was game over for me. So definitely would want to try this again, potentially with Blaze. Let's go through the credits that we earned. I guess what we could do with Blaze is we could go through the bad ending. We could just skip Axel, since I'm definitely not good with Axel. And as I said before, I'm okay with Adam. I could do some of the boss strats, but yeah, the twins are kind of annoying. Game designed by There Is No Accounting for Taste Tinian? That is certainly a credit, chat. So we'll talk about thoughts and feelings on the game after the credits roll. I'm going to focus predominantly on the other game. Then we'll take a short little break and we'll start up another run. The end. So in a moment, we'll put the other game up on the big screen so we could take a look at it. And then I think we'll reset this particular game. So if there's anything at the end of this, so what I'll do is I will just close out of this. I'll even hit start at the end. Round E for end, I suppose. I mean, I got both first place and 8th place. That's always fun. We're going to close that for a second, and let's go ahead and put this one on the big screen. So you're not going to hear any sound. Don't worry about that. That's not on you. And we're just going to quickly take a look at our inventory. Let's sort by new items. Ooh, we got less cordyceps than I thought, but we did max out on mangosteens, I guess. Okay. So we're just going to do a quick shop, and we're just going to go right into another round of Streets of Rage 1. So this is just a brief interlude. So for those looking to watch the other game, just stay put. We'll be right there. Oh, a lot of money. One moment. Let's make sure we are capped out on orange gummies. Like she's been hoarding all the TP, so I might as well burn it. So that was Streets of Rage 1 with Adam. He's not bad. I like his power, but as I said before, he's not the best character in the game. Well, I think we'll treat ourselves to a playthrough of that character. And in just 1 second, we're going to go ahead and just purchase some items, and we'll be right back into the other game. I'm going to save my progress here because I feel like we did make some significant grinding efforts while also playing another game simultaneously. So we'll definitely have to compare later. I'm kind of curious, like the before and after the grind, just to see how efficient we were. So already I'm seeing every character's gained 2 or more levels. That's always a good sign, chat. So we're going to go ahead and park ourselves in the forest. And let's go ahead and boot up the game one more time. This time we'll go through as Blaze, and I think we'll go for the bad ending. I feel like that would be a pretty sufficient playthrough. I don't need to play every character. I think the chat gets the idea of the different characters. I might just very briefly load the other character just to show them off, but that's about it. So chat, let me know if there's still some lag issues. If there's not, I'll continue with the run. If not, I'll just do a quick reset, because either way, I think we did pretty well. I think the stream is very slowly catching up. So we'll give chat a few seconds. We'll let the credits play one more time, and I think we'll get started. 1 second, chat. I'm actually gonna refill my water. Chat's doing the lag test, I see. I am back. Looks like there's a 15-second delay. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. I think we'll get started. I guess it balanced itself out. Let's do another run through the game. But this time, we're gonna go for the bad ending, and we'll also play a different character. Now, she should feel so fast comparatively. Look at that walk speed, chat. She's got places to go. She's not messing around. Yeah, this is why I prefer her. I imagine speedrunners use this character because she's just so fast at scrolling the screen comparatively. Which means you could get all the enemies that spawn on screen faster. Therefore, she should have the fastest clear, outside of some unknown glitch. I like her back attack. It's not a jump, it's just a straight up back kick. Yeah, see that? I could just outrun their punches. Like, they have no chance against this character. Like, this enemy's gonna try to hit me, but I'm just gonna buffer a bazillion punches. Also, when you flip back and forth with her, you can get so much distance with your attacks. Like, look at that, chat. That makes no sense. Why could she do this? Pine Pot was referenced in Sonic Mania? Possibly. Just look at that. Look at that, chat. Like, what can they do about that? This character legit broken. Like, look at that. What side am I hitting? Trick question. I hit every side. So anyway, if we want to get into random encounters, it's definitely easier with her than other characters. Pipe's actually pretty good with her. She swings it pretty quickly. Like, her weakness is that she, doesn't instantly kill everybody, but she glitches, so there's that. So she usually takes a little more hits in terms of normal strikes to kill them, but when her normal strikes are also faster, does that really matter? I don't know. So Chris is confirming indeed it was in other Sega games. Cool. I'll just take that little punch there. I don't really want the steel pipe anyway. Yeah, see that? He started hitting me, but I'm able to jab him out of it after one hit. Other characters can't do that, and that's why this character broke in. So she has technically more effective health than other characters. I don't have to take as much of a combo. There we go. The AI doesn't know what to do. They're like, which side do we approach? I don't understand. She's every side. Poor AI. Okay, game. I mean, I've already shamed Blaze by being hit in the first act, but it's okay. We should get an otherwise flawless victory. And again, her jump attack goes really far. It's Really strong in the priorities. It's decently damaging, honestly. There's the full heal. I don't think I really need that. I guess I could leave it there. There's the pine pot. Chris was referencing a moment ago. She's just so fast, chat. Let's see, can I get the instant grab? Oh, I didn't kill him. Oh, that was greed. That was greed. What a joke, chat. She's like easy mode. I love it. See, there we go. Do you see like how much better I can keep up with the AI with this character comparatively? Ray is always fitted to the corner. That sounds about right. Sadly, me not attacking super often with Rhea is about as efficient as the AI is with Rhea. That's fine. There's no net loss there, chat. So again, she's just really good at looping them. What I want to do to save time is to kind of walk up and knee them, because knees actually do more damage than her standard strike. So if I can loop them that way, it's preferable. But if I can also get them in the ludicrous tornado of strikes, that's also preferable. And this guy has the throw knife. That's not really gonna help him. Yeah, see, you see the enemies trying to retreat from me? Like, normally for other characters, that would be a problem. Not for Blaze, chat. Might as well just put her for S tier for speed. Look at this walk speed. Ridiculous. Okay, I actually want to spawn more enemies, if I can. She's... I don't think in this game she has crazy knife animations. Yeah, she's just like mediocre with the knife in this game. In later games, they decide to nerf her ability to use things like the pipe, but they give her like unique knife animations. And one thing I didn't really explicitly talk about, but I think it's kind of self-explanatory, is every 50,000 points I get within the game is an extra life. So if I do really well, I should get 9 lives that way? Question mark? I think it slows down towards the middle, but for initial purposes, we'll get one every 50,000. Also, I just dodged that whip by attacking. That doesn't seem fair. I'm gonna tell our AI companions to do things on the bottom right. Yeah, she's like, ooh, she's just moving, chat. She's like, listen, we have other games to play. She's gonna respect our time, chat. Like, see that steel pipe? She doesn't want it. Doesn't need it. Oh, there we go. The punch into knee is a true combo. Like, just so unfair, chat. So what I'm actually doing here is I'm jabbing in the air to buffer other directional inputs, since when you jab, you don't actually move again. So I'm using that to manipulate the bottom right. If you're wondering why I'm just throwing jabs, just want to explain that. I don't want to like lose my screen position, but I do want to move around. There we go. Now it doesn't matter. Now I can focus back on the middle. So it looks like grinding is going extremely well on the bottom right. I haven't had to micromanage them too much. I think the closest we've had in terms of management has been the PP management. But that's kind of to be expected, aka they're MP pool for people that don't play the game. Nice, we got 2 of the items that give 30k. I just got 60,000 gold in 1 encounter, nice. And again, while I'm in the air, I can input random directions. So you can see like she was spazzing out in the bottom right, but she was just going in a straight line on my center screen. Ooh, a little bit of slowdown there. Guess the game can't handle all those projectiles. I should probably kill some of them. There we go. I got injured, I might as well take the pot. I know. Now if I do this right, I should instant grab the boss again. Yeah, so I didn't do it quite right because he attacked me. So this is where I was talking about, where you can manipulate them to not strike you. That's a skill I don't quite have yet. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna just use a special here. So I need to figure out what to do in that scenario. So if I had to improve my Streets of Rage game, that right there, I would probably go back in an emulator and practice the save state with that boss just over and over and over. Just so I could get an idea of like what causes the enemy to face you, but also still be able to strike them, if that makes sense. Like I want to be able to loop the boss and stun him, but not get hit out of that. So identified an area I could potentially practice for later, as that does help me for later games to know how to do that. And in the meantime, we're gonna keep going. Another 2 cordyceps, nice, another 60,000. I think I was looking to get closer to 4 million or something ridiculous in this game. So there must be another way to get money, but we'll take the level ups for now, both games. This area does seem like the most XP efficient in terms of the game. It's got the best gold, outside of some weird exploit that I may or may not know about. So, fairly efficient for what we're doing. Plus, we're technically not playing the game directly. The game just happens to be played as we're playing Streets of Rage. So that to me is the most efficient. Oh, he almost got the jab. Again, we're gonna do our best to just keep spawning in more enemies. Ooh. That was my fault. I thought I was lined up with her. I was not. I was thinking of practicing the throw combinations there, but then I'm like, nah, I'm getting hit. I don't really want to practice it that much. Earning cash by playing a different game is the best exploit. Definitely. There's probably some goofy thing in the game where it's like, oh, you don't know about this like super secret merchant that has all these things for sale with the valuables? And I'd be like, no, I don't know. Like, I bet you, Chad, it's gonna be something like that simple. But we haven't found it yet in our playthrough, so we'll take this as an alternative. Feel quite yet, in case I do get hit again. I'm seeing tons of God Breath in the bottom right, which is a great sign. That means my spell spamming is there. Ooh, punched right through her whip. I care not for her turn. Again, her jump attack is still pretty good. I only got kicked out of the air because it was looking the wrong way. But otherwise, it is godlike. The AI didn't want to mess with me. They're like, when do I attack? Not too bad. Killed him with the jumping attack and cast the spell. Thinking ahead there, chat. Again, she'll generally take less damage than either character, on top of being fast just because of the fact that she could just jab through other attacks. There we go. Hold on. I gotta get into a random encounter. Okay, there we go. So I think I did find like the optimal AFK gaming strat with Tilt to Phantasia. Because honestly, I've been watching our health totals. I think the lowest we've gotten was 1600. Our allies got poisoned, I think, once. I have 2 allies with auto health regen. I don't get the TP regen, but our healer does. I believe. She's been sitting at max TP basically the whole game. Oh, what? I didn't grab him there? That was interesting. Oh. My bad, chat. I forgot he had that move. Wow, I don't think I've ever died to him before. Huh. I learned something new today. Oh, wait, how did he get out of that? That was weird. Whatever. Back to the jump attack strats. Or I did it too early. Oh, does she jump attack slower than the other character? I didn't realize that. Interesting. I guess she does have a bit of delay with the jump attack, chat. I didn't know that. Huh. The more you know? The more you know. I mean, I'll take the deaths. I don't really care. I learned something new today, and I'll consider that a win. Because I did the same jump attack as the other character, but I guess his hitbox is out earlier, even though it is slower. As in, like, it doesn't reach the full length as quickly. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Steps of mangosteen. Oh, I forgot to use the mangosteens. That's a shame. A little bit of money lost there, chat, in the bottom right. Get off of me. There we go. Yeah, huh. I never noticed that. I guess it is slower. The more you know, chat. I could check out the traffic cone. It is interesting that you can disarm them with the throw attack. Most of the time I don't usually care one way or another, but if I get really bothered by knifing people, I guess I could do that. Anyway, back to the standard playthrough. So I'm just gonna be chucking these people. I don't really want them to get a turn. Take that apple. I don't want to chuck somebody in the pit. Oh, it's just slightly off. It's like into the void you go. Almost. There we go. Kicked her into the pit, chat. That's for you. Getting to the point where I'm gonna have to TP up my other characters. So I'd have to be a little careful here. Oh, don't throw me. Rhea's stuck in the corner in the bottom right. We got another life. Come on. Get into a random battle. There we go. A little bit of healing. I feel like this game is generally pretty forgiving when it comes to clearing the stage. Like, it does give you a decent amount of full heals. So it's definitely not too bad. I feel like most people can probably beat it, in general, in like 1 or 2 tries. It's just knowing that you could grab the bosses definitely speed things up. So you could ignore a lot of deaths that would have occurred from that. Oh, I missed him with the throw. That was weird. Oh well. I'll have to check my controller later. Maybe that's why I'm having trouble throwing. Maybe my up is, like, not quite set properly. That's fine. I could be getting, like, a diagonal, and it doesn't like the diagonal, because that would make a lot of sense to me, honestly. There we go. Kick the knife out of him. There we go. Just wanted to disarm him. And while we're going around, I'm gonna hold jump. There we go. Oh, he just suicided. Poor AI chat. Rest in peace, Purple. I think his name is Signal. Rest in peace, Purple Signal. Yeah, we'll see them with names later on. Like, I think this guy, as I said before, was Gracia, not Gracia. Grasia. What's his name? Oh, I think the AI is sort of helping me with TP. I'm not in a great position to heal at the moment. Ideally, I want to be fighting the boss here, clearing the boss, and while we're on the results screen, I'll be in a battle with the other game. That way I could do some TP management without losing too much time. Stop grabbing me. Stop it! Just let me punch you. Thank you. Okay, what you want to make sure you don't do is throw. Yeah, these guys throw up my timing completely, so I need to learn how to manipulate them. These are the only reasons I get hit as this character. Also, I didn't mean to die there. That really sucks. So I don't know what the trick is to not get hit by these people. That's the one thing I need to practice. Now I'm getting punished for not knowing the tech. And also I threw that guy and it didn't hit him, which was unfortunate. Whew. Okay, I'm just gonna special attack here. While I'm doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and use TP. Yeah, it's just like, I haven't played in a while. I know there's like a consistent way to do it. I just don't remember if I have to be facing them to get them to not do that. Not sure, chat. Not a big deal either way. Yeah, because it's costing me lives in the boss fight because I just don't remember. And the other character does more damage, so it's a lot easier to kill with the infinite throw strat. Oh well, maybe it'll come to me as a revelation as we go through. And if not, it's not a big deal. Huh. They just all layered each other. Sure. Yeah, wow, her attack really is slower, huh? I always thought it was the same speed. Because I'm noticing I'm not able to do quite the same setup we just did with the other character. Interesting. So if they mostly come at me from one direction, it's not too bad, because my fist actually outranges their knife. It's when they come at me diagonally that it's a problem. Then I get worried. Come on, Ray, I get into more encounters. There we go. So disarmed him into the punch. Conveniently, I needed to hold right in Phantasia to dodge the flies. Ooh. Huh. That was weird. I was definitely able to jab out. Interesting. I wonder why that is. I can sometimes get out of the jab. I didn't want to press special there because I thought I could interrupt their jabs. Maybe it's like, I don't know. I thought they punched the same frame rate. I'm a little surprised by that because I was definitely mashing jab, but I still got hit. That's a shame. Oh well. It is what it is, chat. There's little nuances to the game that are lost on you when you haven't played in a while. These things are gonna take forever. Let's at least pull everybody into this wave. I dodged them by flip kicking the wrong way. It's interesting. So I don't really care if I take damage here. I just want to speed it up with normal strikes. Just as long as I don't die here, I should be fine. They are just really gonna go one hit at a time, huh? Okay. This is just silly. Like, I'm just waiting for them to stand up. Like, come on. Give me a break. There we go. Getting into a fight with Rhea. Perfect. I keep... Okay, so that's one thing I need to learn how to micromanage is when multiple people are approaching me, I don't want to actually grab them. I'm just trying to swap sides, but it's registering my flip as a grab. That's fine. It's got to get used to the controls again. She's probably the most technically advanced character because you could do lots of weird combos like that full screen if you got the positioning right. So it could just be that I'm just not used to playing her because it has been a long time. Anyway, back to Steel Pipe. Oh, nice. 2 more cordyceps. That's another 60,000. So yeah, if I end the bottom right with around 2 mil, I'll consider it a win. Oh, hello. Oh, or you'll just... Okay. What? Why can't I grab you? Okay. Sure. I mean, I'll go for this strat if he's just gonna teleport. I mean, I have backup strats. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I didn't mean to jump in place. Oops. I was buffering spells for the other character. I got really, really unlucky there. I didn't realize I touched the bottom of the screen. I should have just stopped walking. That was a bad move on my part. Misplay. Come on, game. There we go. Oh, they kicked the steel pipe out. This is like the one time I wanted to use the steel pipe. What a shame. What a shame, chat. More unidentified bows. Not that great. And we'll go ahead and use the special here. I'll position myself in a better room while I'm knocked down. Awesome. Come on, random fight. There we go. Again, if I happen to win Streets of Rage, it's nice. My primary focus is the bottom right, so ultimately, as long as I don't game over, I'll consider it a win-win for me in the bottom right. There we go. There we go. Now I'm doing this properly. Or I was briefly before I spoke. I jinxed it, chat. Huh. Yeah. I'll have to check that later between matches. I think my up might be registering upright instead of just up, because if you do hold multiple directions, it won't tech. And usually it doesn't matter that I fine-tune it. Finding all the opportune moments to move around in tails, definitely. Uh-oh. Timeout twins, chat. I got them synced up briefly. Oh, I almost had them there. Yeah, you can actually cause them to jump at each other, and you could grab both of them simultaneously. I don't know if that's intended or not, but that's what you do for the speed strat. It could just be very annoying. Game? I was definitely hitting jump and attack simultaneously. Yeah, I'll have to check. It could just be something weird with the controller. Like, I am definitely holding up and jump, and I'm no longer getting it, so that's really unfortunate. I was having controller issues prior to the stream. Because there's no tech timing, it's literally just hold up and jump. So, I'll check it between matches, chat. It could just be something like it's like I have it in the dead zone or something weird, and I need to change it around a bit. Huh. So now I can't tech their throws. This is kind of a problem. Oh well. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to use a continue with her because I think my up gave up, chat. Yeah, see how I'm like drifting slightly when I'm trying to go just straight up? Oh, that's really unfortunate to have controller issues right there. Because this game does punish you for not doing it properly. Super unfortunate, chat. Alright, we'll just use special then. Rest in peace, chat. I might have to pause on Streets of Rage because it is really, really important I have a clean up input for text and things like that. But we'll try to play it out for now. It's probably going to use continues though, unfortunately. Oh well. I was gonna say I think it was fine for at least one run, so we'll count that as a win. Yeah, because unless you're getting back thrown in this game, you should always be able to tech. Just one of those things. I guess also the wrestler, when he gets you in his super throw, I think that is also not techable. Yeah, why am I not able to jab? Huh. I don't know. Now I just feel confused. Like, I'm no longer getting the jabs out. I feel very confused. It better not be like the game is lagging or something weird because I'm doing 2 games. That would also make me sad, because I am pretty sure you could jab out, because we just showed that at the beginning of this playthrough. Oh well, we might have to abort the run with Blaze. What a shame. Due to controller issues. But I'll play through for now. My bad, chat. Oh, yeah. That's super unfortunate. Yeah, it's like, I really need to be able to get the clean inputs. Because I think I was experiencing it very briefly with knife throwing. But now it's like getting really, really consistent and not wanting to go straight up. Like, down seems okay. But up, like I'm drifting. Yeah, see there, I'm drifting sometimes. Like, I am just holding straight up. So, oh well, chat. It is what it is. It uncalibrated itself, chat. What a shame. Well, let's see how far we could get with just 2 more continues. I mean, on the plus side, it did reset our score, which is not the worst thing ever. I just feel, I'm not gonna say embarrassed, but I would have liked to have shown you a better Blaze fielding, definitely. I received the Ninja... Falcon Ninja is a new title I received for Ninja. Nice. Oh, geez. I forgot to look at our reserve character levels. That'll be interesting later. I did not want to complete the throw. I mean, I could do this strategy. I don't really need anything special for them. Anyway, that was a pretty clean boss kill. I might as well take the healing. So how's everybody doing in chat today? I think today my day started kind of I did feel kind of under the weather earlier, but I think sleeping did help. So I definitely did not want to cancel the stream. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, okay. Did it recalibrate itself? Suddenly I'm punching through them again. Question mark? I'm not doing anything different. I mean, I'll take it. If the controller fixed itself, we're good. Because that time I definitely just hit him out of the punch, which was what I was trying to do earlier. It's not random to my knowledge. I think it fixed itself? Oh, okay. I guess we're good. Oh yeah, I teched a throw. Okay, we're good. The controller woke up, chat. We're good. Apparently. It resolved itself. I didn't do anything. It just, now I could just go straight up without an issue. Sure. Oh, Immediate knife throw? What world am I living in? I'm not trying to like throw it 20 times. I don't know what to do with myself, chat. I'm being spoiled. Things are actually working as intended. She's trying so hard to reach me. Let's reward her with death. There we go. Ray is in a battle. Nice. Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is if it's eating inputs due to streaming while also dual gaming. That's the only other thing I can think of. Because I didn't have any issues in practice. Which I'm not going to rule that out. That could be the cause. Versus like a straight up controller issue. It's just eating one of my inputs. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is kind of unfortunate in Streets of Rage where every input does matter. Okay. Super low in health. Did not get a healing item, which is unfortunate. Ooh, this is gonna be close. There we go. He'll die eventually. I'm gonna juke the little rusher there. Ooh, this is scary. I was like, oh no. I was like, wait a minute. I even paused Phantasia. I was like, no. Knife user, when I'm this low on health, no thank you. True final boss, chat, no thank you. Please give me some health. I am dying for some health. Kind of literally. Juke out the crusher, we should be good. Quest for health, chat. Low health, please. Okay, we got it. There we go. It was worth using the special, honestly, to just not die to knife randomly. Oh, oops. My bad. Hello, Rorschach. Hope you're doing well. I'm having a not super clean version or run with Blaze at the moment. But I'm also using this time to power level in Tales of Phantasia. M2 did a good remaster on 3DS.
This one is special.
It is special. Oh, I went to throw. I didn't believe. Okay. See, I gotta learn how to manipulate the both of these. Like, they by themselves are not an issue. Yeah, okay, I can't jab loop them. I just wanted to confirm that, chat. So meanwhile, I'll just run around in circles on the bottom right screen. Mon random encounter. There we go. Excellent. Ooh, they're kind of synced up, which is a bit scary. How do I okay, there we go. Ooh. Oh, wait, they're immune to jump attack. That's right. Okay, I gotta remember the strat for them, chat. My bad. I guess in the meantime, I'll just power level in the bottom right. So it's like, I'm definitely fast enough, so it's more like, how do I manipulate them in a way that they don't hit me for getting the grab, is mostly what I need to ask myself. So I think at the rate I'm going, I think I might not go for the bad ending then. We'll do that for another time. Because I'm not doing super hot with Blaze at the moment. And fighting through those guys again will be difficult. But I guess I could see. I guess it really just depends on how the interior building goes. There we go. That was like the first time in a while the wave went how I wanted to go. There we go. There we go, much better. Love my rapid strikes in multiple directions. Much better, chat. I swear, if I have a clean elevator and I had a bad factory, that's gonna blow my mind. This factory is like not a super difficult stage. There we go. We're just gonna teach him to go over there, chat. Nice, I got him on the landing. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Ooh, I didn't want the flip kick there, but we'll take it. Yeah, more often than not, I never actually want to complete my combo. It's just more efficient to go into a grab or something else. Just gonna buffer the hit so he dies there. That should be good. There we go. There we go. I'm chucking them off, chat. That's what I wanted. No, thank you, Ninja Master. Get out of here. Ooh, that last hit was not quite enough. Ooh, oh, there we go. I kept getting this screen transition at the bottom right. That's not what I want. Oh, just Grizzlies? Okay, we're good in the bottom right. I was gonna say, if he killed me on the frame I used the special, that would have made me so sad, chat. I'm like, I might as well use it, because I'm probably gonna lose a life. Unfortunate. But hey, at least I got another special. Oh no, my controller's doing the thing where up jump doesn't work. That's unfortunate. There we go. Back into the loop they go. So I'm getting a lot of pelts and cordyceps, so that should be a lot of money for our stream on the weekend. So that's pretty good. I mean, fortunately, I mostly just have to do side-to-side attacks here. I don't need to do the lifts as much. Oh, wow, that wave actually went as intended? Oh, man, it feels so good when it works. Look at that, chat. That was a clean wave. Wow, I think that was one of our cleanest waves yet. Other than me missing the slider there. Oh, where are you? Come on, come back on screen. There we go. There we go. Silly game. So I guess in the meantime, I'll tell our AI to spam Rending Void and more lightning arrows. I don't think it's worth identifying the bows we pick up, because this game likes to not give us good items, chat. We'll just continue to move around at the bottom right. Although, unfortunately, as we stated before, this is a mostly left-moving stage, which is not good for the other game. We want to be moving mostly to the right. I'm going to try to buffer other inputs whenever possible in the overworld there. Sure, got a nice little dunk on her. Just like a couple punches into the knee is good enough, honestly. There we go. It looks like our allies have not really gotten too low on health at any point in the bottom right, so I think we have now leveled so much while playing Streets of Rage that there's no longer anything really challenging us. Oh, I thought the enemy was gonna walk into that. Oops, my bad. So this is looking pretty good, chat. I'll leave that apple there for now. I don't need it at the moment. Make sure to hit my other buttons. Oh, they're not quite lined up. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Use this opportunity to try to hold right and run. I don't care I got kicked in Streets of Rage. It's not a big deal. I was trying to let go. I did not let go. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's why I think the game might be eating some of my inputs. Of like, I am definitely hitting left, left, right, but I'm sometimes just getting left, left, left. So whatever. Not a big deal. Like, that's a classic example right there. Because I definitely do not have issues with that throw infinite. There we go. Enemy tried. I forgot. I did forget about that one. You got me, game. You got me. You got me with the boot tray. You got me. Don't really want that pipe. Yeah, let's leave that there. Unfortunately, because we're moving so much left. Oh, I actually kicked it, and that looked so cool, but I got punished for it. What a shame. Oh well. Yeah, the problem is, like, because this stage is just so left-focused, we're retreating from battle very often in the bottom right. So I have to make sure to also use jump attack in Streets of Rage. That way it'll land her in place without retreating. That's why I was thinking a spellcaster would make the most sense for the multiplayer, or not multiplayer, for the playthrough of this. There we go. That was a clean boss. Like, I swear I can do the strats, chat. Just get unlucky sometimes. That's a heal. Need it at the moment. Make sure to do a jump attack there, so that way I'm casting spells yet again. Excellent. I am really curious what level we are in the bottom right. We haven't paused. I've seen us level a couple of times and get new spells, but at the same time, we have like characters in reserve who we haven't seen at all outside of when I paused in the actual menu of Phantasia. I am really curious what level they reached. If I recall correctly, the character in our reserve is either 32 or 33. They came in at level 31. Oh, what? Okay, I gotta figure out how this guy's teleport works. Like, why does he sometimes teleport, but not always? There, that threw me off. Why did he teleport that time? I don't 100% understand that. He didn't do it that time. Alright, whatever. One day I'll figure that out, chat. One day that'll make sense to me. But today is not that day. I don't know if it's like the end of his animation or I have to punch him first to get the consistent teleport. Because I've seen it where like he does it every other time, and this time it was like he did it once immediately and then not at all. So I just feel confused when I go to throw him. Because normally what he's supposed to do is when you strike him, he walks away from you. So I'm not sure like from an AI standpoint what it is that triggers him to teleport. Because like other times we've done the knee and he's been in place and other times he hasn't. So I don't know if it has to do with like distance traveled. Like we just have to know arbitrarily he's gone like X distance from his starting point and we're just supposed to just eyeball it. Like, is that what's happening? Not quite clear to me. Okay, we'll take a minor heal there. Oh, there's another boss. Uh-oh. Oh, I got tricked. No, oh, that is the worst. That is the worst. When you think you're just gonna punch and you get the back grab. That is the worst, chat. Because you could punch him to stop him from running if he's not already in the flame. Oh, that was definitely an error on my part. Because it's like, I don't want to wait too long, because if you do jab him out of that, he'll eventually do the flame breath. and he'll correct his position. Yeah, like, I'll die to, like, suicide via throw more often than flamethrower, to be honest. Because, like, I'll walk up behind him to try to, like, jab him so he faces me. Except sometimes, I don't get the thing I'm looking for. I get the grab instead. It's super unfortunate. I was gonna say, sorry, Rhea. I can't move while I'm fighting the axe guy. It's gonna be a little difficult. I mean, I guess I could do this. There we go. Yeah, I think with how this run went, I don't think I'll do the bad ending. I think we actually had a cleaner Adam for some reason. I don't consider Adam my better character, but today he was. Yeah, because Blaze is definitely easy from the positioning standpoint. Like, I could do stuff like that. Other characters have trouble with that. But definitely I'm having issues with bosses for some reason with her. She's not like a hard boss clear either. Oh, that was just rude. Alright, so I know there's gonna be like 3 more enemies that spawn, so we're gonna get trolled by the timeout twins again. There is absolutely no way I'm killing them in 25 seconds. So no matter what, we have to die here. Especially when things like that happen. Why was I not getting back attack? Hello? It is jump and attack at the same time. That's weird. Well, like, cut me a break, Cave. I was literally now I'm not getting the throw? Oh no, chat. We're getting trolled by the controller again. Please let me tech. Thank you. Thank you. Huh. Interesting. Will received a title shooter. So ideally, I want to kick one of them away while I throw the other like that. But if I do it wrong, I get grabbed like that and die, which is fine. We'll type in bad because that was not our best run. Hello? wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, I really don't know what happened to the controller there. That's crazy. That was crazy. I hit like 5 down D-pad inputs. I didn't get a single one. Okay, I feel that's bad, chat. I'm allowed to blame the controller. There was no reason for that. It's like down, 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 and then it went 1 letter. I was like, hello? Yeah, okay, I feel that's bad now. I'm gonna blame the controller. That was crazy. I've never seen so many dropped inputs in a row before. Oh well. So this will likely be a shorter stream, unfortunately, due to controller issues. Yeah, I was mashing that down. I'm like, hello? The letter input should not be the challenge of the game. Oh well. I was staring in disbelief. I was like, oh, I overshot it with 1 up. Let me just press down, and it was like, nope. Yeah, see, I'm not getting the text anymore. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, maybe because it's too hot here. I think that could also be it. As I've noticed, the controllers in general have been acting weird whenever it gets hot, and it is very hot today. So I think I will take a break after this. We'll just take a look at a Phantasia and how well we did. If I can even beat the twins with the controller like this will be interesting. Because I can't tech. So this is gonna be fun. And I'm also not getting back attack consistently, which is weird. Since that's not an attack that's normally hard to do. Yeah, this might be where we game over, chat. Like, legit. Yeah, see, I can't tech their throws anymore. That sucks. And again, the only one that should not be techable is if they get me from behind, which is fine. You know, if that happens, I respect that. You know, that's my fault. But, like, that, I should be able to tech every time, but I'm not able to. So, yeah, we'll just play it out, I guess. Alright, we finally killed one of them. Oh, there we go. The game remembered. Okay. Rest in peace, Blaze Run. Defeated by controller. Yeah, once there's just one of them, they're not that hard. I just have to bait the jump attack and basically just walk up and grab them. When they're doing that spin, I don't want to grab them. So generally what you do is you just back kick them in order to reset them. But again, like, I'm not getting consistent controls, which is kind of a problem. She actually did what I wanted there. Okay, there we go. That's what you're supposed to do. Then you wait for them to do that, and then you throw them. I'll take a single jab, whatever. There we go. Ooh. I guess I'll target the tree while we're here. So yeah, we'll definitely take a break. I'll have to see if I have another backup controller for Thursday. As I would like to continue this, don't get me wrong, but definitely if I'm not getting clean inputs, it definitely makes the game way harder than it should be. Because, like, I'll admit mistakes. Like, when we were watching me get, like, punched by these people, like that's my mistake. That's not the game's fault. But when I'm, like, not getting throw techs, I'm like, there's no timing involved. Like, it should just give it to me. Crazy, chat. Unfortunate. Yeah, not much that could be done about it. I mean, if it's just not going to register my ups and downs properly in a game that really requires it, not much I could do about that. Man, I gotta figure out how to stop that jump attack. Yeah, see that? It's just so quick. Like, this is easy enough to jump kick. That's not the issue. It's like, I was paying attention to him and not the enemies. Oh, they hit me out of it? Really? Oh. So here I just gotta learn what the strat is. I just don't know the strat on this boss. Unfortunate, chat. I just don't know the strat. But oh well, we beat it once with almost one continue. But yeah, I think the controller gave up on us for tonight, unfortunately. So I'll go check to see if it's there. Oh, it lost our other score where we had 550,000 or something. That's unfortunate. Yeah, hopefully I'll just replace controllers or something. It happens, chat. Like, sometimes you just overuse the controller. And or because it's hot today, because it is very hot, as I stated before. It could just be impacting the way it's connecting to the game itself. Because, I mean, like, again, I feel like we're getting some weird drop inputs there. So I'm going to go ahead and close this game, and we're going to go ahead and open up Phantasia on the big screen real quick. I'm just curious how far we got with the grinding with it. I mean, I could also see if I can swap controllers real quick, chat. I mean, I'll move on to, I think, Streets of Rage 2, but I definitely need to take a short break in between. Let's see, chat. How far did we get level-wise with this game? She's level 41. She went up 10 levels? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, because these characters haven't healed at all, by the way. So they're whatever they were. So you can see how much, in terms of levels, they've gone up. With Quill with his ludicrous 5k health. Seems fair, chat. Seems fair. So we're just going to quickly sell some items, and then I'm going to try switching controllers to see if that resolves the issue. Oh, we got so many pelts. Yes, please. Hey, chat, we're almost at the 2 mil. You know what, chat? We're so close to the 2 mil. I could just do another run. Since that was my goal for tonight anyway. This game. Let's just go repurchase those rune bottles. I know. We've been power leveling in only an hour. It didn't take that long, to be honest. So sorry about the no sound, but definitely would be a cacophony of terribleness if we had the volume on in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save again, and we'll talk about where we are in levels with this game. Since our weekend game kind of came to a halt because the game wanted us to grind in order to get certain items. So we started today at level 47. Where are we at now? Let's just take a quick look. 47. Wow, 4 levels. You can see that's been a big difference in terms of health. It's almost 300 more health for a healer and 40 more TP. So I'm feeling pretty good about boss fights. I think we're at the point I could probably redo the arena just from sheer fact that we're gaining that many stats. That's pretty silly. So their MP levels should be pretty ludicrous. So anyway, chat, we're going to take a short break, and I think we'll move on to Streets of Rage 2. We'll give it a shot. I'll switch controllers, but for now, I'm gonna be right back. Hopefully, just letting more air into the room for a bit will help it cool off a bit more in here, and hopefully things will go back to normal. But in the meantime, chat, make sure to hydrate if it is warm near you, like it is warm near me. And we'll continue, I think, with the next game in a little bit. Okay, chat, I am back. Let me just update the stream title to say Streets of Rage 2. And we'll continue with the next game. We'll probably go back and get the bad ending at some other point, probably when we're not doing the simultaneous challenge. But I think overall the grinding went extremely, extremely well in Phantasia. I'm very pleased with it. So I think one more Streets of Rage run and we will be set, chat. I mean, I could keep grinding beyond that, because technically it doesn't really matter how much grinding I do to complete the game if I do it while playing other games. Hope you're doing well, chat. Let's go ahead and boot this up. I want to try this controller, see if this makes a difference. One moment. Hopefully we'll be okay. We'll detect a little bit later whether or not we have some issues. For now, let's go ahead and switch back into the game proper. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the Phantasia from the big screen. Let's go ahead and boot up the next game, which is pretty fun. There's a couple enemies I find kind of annoying in replays, but overall I think the game itself is fairly fun. Second as I boot up the game. There we go. Should be booting up. I can hear, but I do not see it. There we go. Oh, okay, so we got the good ending in the other game. City that had been plagued with crime and violence was safe and peaceful. Well, given that it's a sequel, I don't think that's true. However, evil has once again cast its shadow over the city. Like the giant hands, chat. Ooh, that's a face. Mr. X, the syndicate boss believed destroyed by the three young vigilantes, has come back to life stronger than ever. Thirsty for revenge, he kidnaps Adam in an attempt to lure Axel and Blaze into a trap. Axel and Blaze set out to help their faithful companion, joined by Axel's friend Max, a wrestler, and Adam's kid brother, Skate. They're determined to save Adam and put Mr. X out of action. Four young friends, rage burning inside them, make a stand for friendship and peace. So as the game title suggests, we aren't allowed to play Adam this time around, which I always thought was a shame because I liked him more than standard Axel. But Axel in this game is pretty overpowered. We probably won't use him. He's just super cheesy. It's mostly just you're just gonna hear grand upper over and over. But we'll play another equally cheesy character, so it's okay, chat. So welcome to Streets of Rage 2. Oh, chat, I have to say, I didn't mention it in the previous game, but man, I love the music to both of these games. I also just realized that said Weaven. I think it's supposed to be heaven. Not quite what I thought it would be spelled like. Yeah, that grand upper. Oh man, that move is so overpowered, chat. That move beats everything in the game. So if you're just looking to get through the first time, I would definitely recommend Axel. He's almost a free win, almost. So we'll take a look at the different options here. Start with more lives. We'll play a standard playthrough. So in a moment, we'll load back up into the game. So from left to right, we have Max, who if people have seen me play the DLC of Streets of Rage 4, will probably understand why I'm going to select this character. We have Axel, who I think might actually be better than Max, because he does move slightly quicker. And again, Grand Upper beats everything in the game, and it is just so ludicrous. We have Blaze, who I think is actually probably the most disappointing character in this game. I felt like she was very underpowered. Compared to the first two, I felt like she did not hold a candle. Compared to her, like, ludicrous movement speed. Like, you'll even notice here, she's only like a 2-star in speed. And the new speedster character is Skate, who I like a lot for multiplayer, but I don't usually play as him in single player. He's really good for interrupting multiple foes, and he's basically like Blaze on skates, I guess, which makes sense given the name. So I just find like he does all of what she does, but better in this game. Like he's got better jump attacks, he's just way faster, it's easier to get into the throw loops. So unfortunately Blaze is my least liked character in this one, but we'll go back and play Max. Should be fine. Oh, I hit the wrong button for confirm. 1 second, chat. This will be interesting. Also, are the buttons mapped correctly for Streets of Rage? It seems they are. 1 second, chat. We're gonna pause the other game as we get set up in the other one. You like that? You like that buffer, chat? It's fine. We'll go walk into a place where we can do some grinding. Meanwhile, Max will just flex on them. So as long as I don't hit unpause again, we should be fine. This is fair, right, chat? We'll just put ourselves like here. That should be good. So he just does a ton of damage with his normal combos. His flying kick like this just does so much damage to enemies. And if I get close, I can also do jump attacks with them. Oh, that guy is crazy dead, chat. So if I double tap a direction and attack, I'll get the blitz move, which we know is the power slide from Streets of Rage 4. It is just ludicrous. Max's damage overall is insanely high. So he could just kill everybody into slide combos. Just kind of unfair. I don't know what they were thinking with this character. The only downside is I don't like his neutral throw. That's like his only weakness for me. I don't like the neck snap because it locks you in place, which is a little dangerous in this kind of game. Yeah, unlike Streets of Rage 4, you can't like juggle them afterwards, so most of your combos will consist trying to get the 3-hit punch of your neutral with Max into the slide for maximum damage. I generally will not pick up weapons, except for heavy weapons, as he's very good with them. Where knives, it's like he's okay. I mean, it's nothing to write home about. Ooh. Pipe? Yes, please. So this pipe animation is ridiculous. It hits behind him. It's one of the best animations in the game, I'll be honest with you, chat. It's not even that slow, and it does an insane amount of damage with how the character's built in general. Also, while I'm using the pipe, I'm gonna try to rotate the D-pad as often as possible. That way the other character gets into more battles. Oh, I swung too slowly. Oh, I jumped the wrong way. Oh man, I'm getting punished. My bad, chat. I deserve that. That's not the controller's fault, that was me. I accidentally grabbed him, which got rid of our pipe. Rest in peace, pipe. Gone before your time. Yeah, I don't like the knife animation he has. I want to get rid of it as soon as possible. I don't mind if we lose it via chucking. Yeah, we have neutral attacks in this game, which are somewhat useful. They can anti-air if I just go straight up. So if somebody's leaping at me, it usually will beat it out completely. If we treat it more like a traditional fighting game, it's pretty solid. This game has a lot more mini-bosses than the other one does. But like right away, we're already at a mini-boss. Oh, I missed him with my punch. That's interesting. Look if there's an item here or not. Oh, there isn't. So this one's kind of interesting because you have very varied designs as you go forward. The other one was more like you're in an area and you stay in it the whole time. This one's more like we're gonna be going in and out of buildings. You have some kind of gimmicky stages every now and then. In terms of like gameplay, this is just definitely vastly better than the first game. They got rid of some infinites, but you can still do them with some characters. So this is gonna play more like an honest game compared to the other one we were playing, where it was just all about cheesy grab loops and nonsense like that. I mean, this game has it, but don't get me wrong, but it's not like that's the only way to do it, where I feel like that's true in Streets of Rage 1. Where like trying not to do the grab loops on enemies is terrible. Also, I believe we should have a special move in this game. I haven't had a reason to use it yet. But you'll notice I don't have a special count. Do you notice there's no police car icon like in the first Streets of Rage? So instead, I have a special move. The special move has a lot of invulnerability frames. The intent is you kind of time it through the enemy's worst attack, and you just do a lot of damage in return. Which is, you know, I would say a lot more skill-based than Streets of Rage 1, which I think is an overall good design. Unlike in Streets of Rage 4, I do lose health for doing it, and I don't get it back. That's one mechanic I did like from Streets of Rage 4, where once you use a special, you could kind of regain it by striking targets. That's not the case in this version. But in general, you won't see me use the specials until we get to certain bosses, and I'll be using that, as I said before, to dodge attacks. We have Electra, another mini-boss. So you can see, like, if it's just one-on-one, our damage potential on mini-bosses and such is insane. Like, just look at that, chat. This was just from Throw. Like, she had no chance. We're the DPS monsters now. Now we're coming up to the true boss. So I think you can lure those people out early if you have a weapon. Like, you can throw an item and get them over to you. Yeah, or case in point. So we could just kind of pick them off. I don't know if the game intended us to do that, but you know what? That's how we're doing it, chat. Come on. Oh, you respawn? Oh, that's not a big deal. Farm in points? Giving me points? Sure. I mean, I'll take the points. That guy was too manly for his shirt, chat. That shirt was just rest in peace right there. So there is a healing item we could fight in the first boss of the game. Our shoulder tackle does an insane amount of damage to this boss. So we're going to be using our skills pretty often on him. So he has a gimmick where he could block you, but I'll give you a hint. It doesn't work on this character. Look at the damage! That was him blocking, chat. Just to be clear, that didn't actually hit him, he blocked it. So that's why this character is broken. This character has got the funniest cheese, I swear, chat. Yeah, because like we do like 5% damage of his health on block, but we keep, because he's blocking, he never gets out of it, so he gets hit for like 40, 50 times instead of just twice. So he just gets deleted. That boss is so free with this character. See, chat, even though I haven't played this game even longer than I played Streets of Rage 1, there's some things that just never go away. Also, gimmicks. Forgot about the motorcyclist. Yeah, this game loves its gimmicks. Speaking of which. So definitely you are at a disadvantage for being a slow character in this game. But on the other hand, we have absolute silly nonsense of just perish. I'm trying to figure out where the next motorcyclist is. I want to try to jump attack him. Yeah, so we have a delete boss button, chat. If you weren't aware, that's what our special is for. So expect most of our health to go towards specials. Oh, we got the pipe. That's a good sign. I do like the pipe. Is our... Oh, he hit me. What a jerk. As our normals are kind of stubby, and this gives us so much more range with all of our power. I did not jump the correct direction again. That's unfortunate. I power slid him off the motorcycle and he still hit me. That sucked. So that did work, it's just, it didn't work well enough, I guess. I'm trying to get into a fight with Rhea in the bottom right. Oh, hello, motorcyclist. So yeah, as you can see, this stage could get kind of annoying, especially as a slow character. Like, there's very little I could do about this other than just timing jumps extremely well. So there are gimmicks in this game I'm not a huge fan of. The motorcycles are one of them. I don't like them. I'm like, please stop. When I'm playing Max, it is... Oh, come on. Or like stuff like that. Like, that's just rude. Like, that is actually just rude. Stop it. So there's unfortunately going to be a lot of unavoidable damage because I just literally don't remember how they spawn. And I feel like this part of the game is really cheap. To me, it's literally like you either remember where it is and you do well or you don't. And I'm in the latter category. Oh, just let me pick up the health. There we go. It like knows it's a little unfair because it does give you full healing, but it's still very annoying trying to go through because it costs us a metal pipe, which would have made the next area very easy comparatively. Well, we barely got that score in time. So you can see we went from a bridge to, I guess we're just at the back of this guy's van. See, that's how much damage it's supposed to do normally, by the way, chat. Just so you can get a better understanding of what that should have done. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they actually grabbed me. Congratulations. Yeah, you'll see enemies pick up weapons a bit more consistently than some of the other games. Or at least specifically the first game. That's kind of a neat touch. Okay, we got our pipe back. That's all that matters. Pipe OP. He's trying to walk backwards, and I'm like, listen, I got bad news for you. Oh, the AI is actually recovering my TP for me at the bottom. Nice. Thank you, AI. So I guess we just took a ride and we're just completing the bridge, I guess, is what's happening here. Ooh. Ooh, I was in a bad situation there. I should have actually specialed. That would have saved me some health. So we're doing okay health-wise. We haven't quite found the boss yet, but we're getting there. This boss, I think, can be pretty annoying. If we don't get him early, he's gonna stall out. He's not as bad as the Shiva twins, aka the Timeout twins from the first game, but he could be very annoying if we let him get to do his thing. hopefully I think he spawns on the left side. Normally bosses in this game spawn on the right, but I think he's one of the exceptions. So we're gonna try to grab him if at all possible and just murder him. Do as much DPS as we can. Okay, we got a full heal. We have to be pretty close to the boss. Speaking of which. Oh no, he started on the right side. Oh no. Oh no, chat. We're in for a fun time. So you could cheese him by doing Max's shoulder tackle when he's on the ground, like when he first spawns, but we missed an opportunity for that, so we have to play this boss legit. That is unfortunate. And that happens if we get too close. Yeah, we're gonna take that heal. Okay, we can tackle him a little bit, but that's not preferred. Yeah, I have to what is the backup strat if you don't get the... Yeah, that one's not bad. No, see, he goes through that. Okay. I gotta remember, because we're gonna be dealing with this enemy a couple times through the game. That's okay. We have some opportunities to learn. So we're at a big disadvantage because we are big and slow, and he's in the air, which is a very annoying gimmick, if you could tell. So, unfortunately, I did burn a lot of health trying to use specials on him, which wasn't super effective, but I think we might be able to kill him without dying here. Maybe. Ugh. Okay, there we go. There we go. Squeezed it out, chat. That victory. Ooh, barely got it. We're gonna use this opportunity to orange gel ourselves. I'm gonna do it twice because we got time. Now this stage music is phenomenal, chat. Our goal in this stage will be to get the katana. If we lose the katana, I am in huge trouble, because I do not know what the backup strat is without the katana. Just letting you know, chat. If we enter the amusement park without the katana, I am in big trouble. There we go. I'll take a pipe for now, but that's not the weapon I need for the end game. Yeah, the katana with this character will let us cheese 2 of the harder bosses, I feel, in the game. I honestly have almost more trouble with them than the final boss without a weapon. If I have a weapon, it's very easy. So we're gonna be going through... Oh, we lost the pipe again. That's cute. Oh, they're playing Bare Knuckle, aka Streets of Rage. For whatever reason, it's 2 different names, depending on the region. I'm gonna make Rhea run around and hopefully trigger a fight as we're doing this. Come on, Rhea, get in the fight. There we go. So we're kind of taking our time. I think things are going okay. We're at 6 lives. I feel like I pulled it back against Rocket Man. I don't remember what the true strat is against him. There is a way to get him hit with the multi-tackle, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was like a multiplayer thing only, because I did play this game a lot in multiplayer, so I could be misremembering. Or like somebody knocks him down to get the setup. I mean, I'll take the healing item, because I don't think I could go back for it. Now we're going to a place called Pirates. We're just having a nice little stroll through an amusement park. Or I guess at the moment we're in the arcade. Man, that does so much damage, chat. There we go, we're visiting the attractions. I like the use of the foreground there. Very nice touch. Alright, when there's stuff I can't see off screen, I'm just gonna special. Honestly, chat, like, that's just the best situation. I take less damage for using special than just getting hit normally. So yeah, I do like the stage design in this game a little more than Streets of Rage 1. I think like the songs in Streets of Rage 1 are just more iconic to me, but I do think the level design in this one is pretty good. Outside of like nonsense motorcycles, as we saw earlier. That I don't appreciate. So they try, they have more enemies to fight than in the first game. I think in general, it makes it a bit more interesting to watch. So now if I start getting hit, chat, instead of letting them combo me, I can actually just special out. That's how I could kind of reduce how much damage I take. Also, I think because we scene transition, we did get more health there, which is kind of nice. Alright, so now we have to be on the lookout for items. It is very important we pick up items on this area. There's a healing item. It's not bad, we'll take it. If I remember correctly, they did hide a weapon off screen in one of these stages. I hope I didn't miss it. Oh, we'll take that one up. So right now we're doing pretty well, I would say, overall, to be expected with this character. Well, there's our first katana attempt. I need to keep this katana, or we're in for some big trouble. So I want to pick up the katana later. I don't want to pick it up right away. I want to make sure this guy is dead first. But as you can see, they do a ton of damage. This might be an opportunity for me to just shoulder tackle them out of existence. Oh, it did the worst thing it could possibly do. If there's two weapons really close to each other, you'll swap weapons repeatedly instead of swinging it. That is one thing I don't like about the older ones. So unfortunately, we wasted a use of the katana. Actually, 2 uses of the katana. I think we keep it in this stage? Oh, we don't keep it here anyway. Okay, we don't have to worry about the katana then. That's a shame. I keep forgetting where the screen transitions are. So you don't carry items over between screen transitions, but they do like to hide items, as I said before. We'll have to keep an eye out. On here's 2 of the mini-bosses again. Oh, I didn't get special? Interesting. I actually did not want to heal there. That was really unfortunate. Whoa, she has a crazy vertical reach. We're just gonna shoulder tackle. Huh. Wow, I'm getting unlucky. Oh, there's a knife on the ground. Oh, well, that's annoying. As I said before, picking up weapons really sucks in this game. I almost never want to do it. That's okay. Please don't kill me. We're so close to a stage transition. Oh, just throw the knife. Throw the... Oh. Just get rid of the... No, get rid of the knife. Just throw it. Throw it. No. Oh, no. We're getting trolled again, chat. I just want to let go of the knife. Damn. Trolled by controls. Yeah, definitely the later games help fix those issues. Forget, is it like hidden down here? It's like not where you think it would be. Oh yeah, I forgot about that gimmick. So these will just explode when you hit them. Okay, there's the katana. I have to not lose this katana for the rest of the round. I will literally lose health with specials, then lose this katana. We absolutely need it. Oh, go away from me. We're gonna katana time, chat. Alright, so as long as I don't lose this by the end of this stage portion, we should be good. Also, you'll notice the stages in this game are much longer than the Streets of Rage 1 counterpart. But this run will take significantly more time, I feel, overall. And we can hear the boss of the stage making sounds. I have to say they are very... I think they realize that this game is just ridiculous and they should just embrace the ridiculousness. As the boss is not something you would probably expect it to be, chat. Okay, we did not lose the katana. That's a good sign. We're still at full health. Unfortunately, we did die a couple times, but it's fine. The chat, you see that thing on the wall? We're going to be paying attention to that a lot in a moment. So anyway, this is the boss. Oh no! Where do you stand on this boss? No, Quasi Mode 7, you've betrayed me. Wait, where do I stand on the boss? I don't remember. Oh, this is a problem. I don't remember where you stand to hit this boss. This is a big problem. Okay, it's like right there. Okay. Oh my gosh. There we go. So that's part 1. We still have more to go. The fake mode 7 is intense. We're gonna kick that guy out of the air so he loses his katana. He knows what he did, chat. We'll probably swap to use his katana for the rest of the room. Let's go ahead and do that. And now for the boss of the stage. This guy is really, really annoying without the katana. He's basically Blanca from Street Fighter. He's just gonna constantly electric ball towards me. Oh, please tell me he didn't make the katana off screen. Okay. So I can actually out-prioritize him completely if I time it well, but I'm not timing it well. That's not good. So we can ignore a lot of his shenanigans. Oh, I lost the katana. That's not good. Okay, we're gonna special into the healing. Should be okay here. Oh, he blocked me. See, that was his fault, chat. He blocked me. You witnessed it. He didn't have to do that. Unfortunately, I ran away from combat in the bottom right because I really wanted to make sure we killed that boss. It is what it is. There we go. Backup strat of Max works. Now we're gonna go ahead and enjoy ourselves for the rest of the run. So it did help us speed it up a little bit to have the katana. Unfortunately, I do need some more practice with this game. Ooh, I love that backhand off the screen strike. It's like B? Oh, it's like boo. I'm sorry, that's what the sign says. Oh, they're so much slower in this game, the knife wielders. Or at least that guy was going for a slow Johnny walk. There we go. I love you, Pipe. You're Max's best friend. I'm trying to get into a random encounter here. There we go. Excellent. Hitboxes just feel so good on this character. So he's very simple to play. He doesn't have any crazy combos. Why does it say it's like boo? I'm assuming it's English, like the baseball is here, chat. Don't you want to go watch the baseball? The baseball is my favorite. Did I actually swap weapons or not? I couldn't actually tell there. I think I did. I mean, we'll be losing it soon anyway. It's just nice to know. So again, Steel Pipe really trivializes a lot of these fights, and Max is really, really, really good with it. So I feel like this game was meant for him for the most part, outside of like Motorcycle Boss and the Jet. It took a little bit of damage there, but not too much. So again, because this is a screen transition, we should get healed slightly. So the game is like fairly good at healing us. I'm trying to get Rhea to get into a random encounter. Ooh, that guy punishes jump attacks. I think this is the first time we've had that in the series, outside of bosses. I picked up a knife, unfortunately. Get wrecked. Yeah, I see why they made it a button in Streets of Rage 4. Because it is very annoying to want to strike, and you just get the weapon pickup instead. Oh my gosh, please stop picking up the knife. Stop. Stop hitting me back to the knife. I just want to strike. I'm not getting a turn. Thank you. Let's get away from the knife. Okay, I've had enough of this area. Okay, there we go. There we go. Whew, gotta work our way through them, chat. Hopefully we get healing soon. Money. More money. I mean, we're pretty close to another life as well. I have to make sure we cast a spell, since this game is not so much on the up and down motions as the other game. So my buffering has to be a little different. There we go. As long as she casts a spell, she'll stay in place and not retreat from combat. Because if I keep holding a direction long enough in the bottom right, she will escape combat, which is not what I want her to do. Ooh, she jumped over that. Interesting. Alright, we got some mercy healing. For the first time in a while, we're moving left. How rare. Oh, she kicked her pipe away. She went through our shoulder tackle? I thought that had invulnerability. Wow. I feel robbed, chat. I feel absolutely robbed from that. I guess it's only our neutral one that has invulnerability? Oh, that sucks. Because I'm like, oh, let me just shoulder tackle. That way we could just heal here. Nope. Get wrecked. Oh, well. Rest in peace, that health bar. We're gonna run around his Ray a little bit. There we go. What's this boss? Was this the first time we fight the Fat Boy, or is this the... It is, okay. That was probably as optimal damage we could get. The Fat Boy is just a standard enemy now. He's not just the boss. Ooh, I'm not getting the full hits on him, which is bad. So goodbye, Big Ben. You're on the baseball field, indeed we are. So we have yet another character challenge. So welcome to the titular elevator stage of every 90s slash early 2000s arcade beat 'em up. There's always an elevator scene, chat. It's not truly an action game until you're fighting on the edge. I feel cheated there. Ooh, he anti-airs you. Interesting. I think charge attacks are in this version of the game. Okay, they're not. We're gonna keep our combos simple. We're just gonna buffer an attack. We'll hit him with the meaty, as it were. If we do get attacked, we'll just try to slide out of the way. Because in Power Slide, we trust, chat. Listen, it is a very effective strategy, even in this game. Like, goodbye. So we might move slow, but Power Slide moves pretty fast. And while I'm Power Sliding, I could buffer things like spells for the other game, which helps. Of course, that's where he would land with that attack. Well, that was just mean. You see what I mean, chat? Like, the game just gets a lot of cheesy hits on you. Like, I don't feel that has anything to do with skill. It is literally just like, oh, you don't know they spawned in that specific spot? Take damage. Like, oh, okay. Right, chat? Just, okay. Okay, Streets of Rage 2. I see how you play. I guess you are a quarter muncher in that sense. It's like one thing if I get hit by the motorcycles and I don't react, but... we're just gonna Power Slide, chat. Power Slide, Power Slide, Power Slide. True combo. There we go. So we finally cleared the elevator. I'm surprised we didn't die there, to be honest, but we got through it. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna take a moment to breathe. I'm gonna rehydrate. Okay. So hopefully we could get some healing here. This is an upgraded version of the other wrestler we fought in Streets of Rage 1. We do decent damage to him with combos, but he's very risky to go against, and he is much faster than we are. We could get under his body slam, or body splash, I mean, by doing the Power Slide at least, but he has a lot of health bars. We'll try to fight him mostly legit. He's not like... Oh, I got the back throw. That's not good. If I do think he's going to hit me, I will just special attack. He's toying with us. He's like just out of range. Okay, whew, pulled it off. +1, chat, +1. Nice, I think that's another level. So we're still doing pretty well. We started with, I think, 3 lives. We're on 6 now? If it's flat? Oh, no. Okay, it must scale up eventually. Okay, the one time I do want the weapon pickup, there we go. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, these stages are kind of like an endurance run. This game I find kind of hard to run multiple times. Like, Streets of Rage 1 is like short and sweet. There's not many bosses to think about, but this one has like so many different patterns, which is like both good and bad. Like, if you're playing it from a casual standpoint, it's not too bad. But if you're looking to like speedrun it, I would find this game way more annoying. In Pipe we trust. We're just gonna buffer a meaty pipe hit. I think this is an infinite for him. He can't get out. Welcome to the pipe zone. Goodbye, enemy. Again, I'm just trying to get into fights in the bottom right with Rhea. She's just kind of refusing to get into fights, though. There we go. I think we got no health increase there, which is fine. I don't think we need it at the moment. It's a little early. Yeah, Power Slide is still really good. It's not as stupid as it is in Streets of Rage 4, but it's still pretty good. Obviously, it's our best mobility skill, and it gets it gets under jump attacks. So it's still very useful. You can also Power Slide into weapon strikes, because if you hit with just the tip of your feet at the end of the slide, it stuns them rather than knocks them down, which is an important distinction for combo purposes. Because this game doesn't usually have like a ton of combos, but that's like an example where you can get a little more technical with him. So if you have very well or immaculately spaced slides, you can deal with those enemies. Fortunately, we just lost our pipe friend, so we're gonna spin in circles for Rhea to catch up. Come on, Rhea. There we go. Oh, it's a blocker. Right, chat? A character that blocks. It sure would be unfortunate if something were to happen to all of his health. Oh, we actually just did a legit combo to him there. I moved too far, and I think I can't get that health anymore. That's unfortunate. That was a mistake on my part. Oh, he actually threw me out of it? What a god. But then I counter threw him. Wow, I'm more godlike, chat. I punish your throw with my own throw. Wait, did he actually die from that? Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, okay. Wow, chat, outplayed. I can't believe that actually killed him. That blew my mind. Not that I punished him, that I actually just straight up killed him. What a punish. Oh boy, let's not die with the katana. Yeah, he got wrecked, chat. Outplayed. Ray is stuck in a weird spot. Hold on, let's move her around. Okay, we're good. Again, the timer bonus is not as important or impactful in this game, I would say, overall. Oh, he got me mid-sword throw? What a god. What a god, chat. Yeah, sword also just straight up beats this enemy. As long as he lands on it, more or less. As long as he doesn't grab me, or he'll do that and kill me. That also is a problem. But, like, if he's just doing this... Like, I should oh, he did the dive kick. I thought he was gonna do the jet punch. Jet punch loses to this. Dive kick beats it. Yeah, if he did that one to us, we would have been fine. Yeah, I don't think it has an upward hitbox. That's a shame. What? Wait, he can hit me from there, but I can't hit him? Whatever, game. Whatever. Anyway, let's take the healing. I mean, I would like to keep this sword, but he's being kind of weird. Also, I can't tell where he is sometimes. I've noticed, like, his shadow just doesn't render. And that's very confusing to me visually. Another reason I don't like this enemy. So, like, when he dips really low, there's no shadow for some reason. So I can't tell if he's, like, lined up with me or not. Like, right now he isn't. Rest in peace, Katana. I would have preferred you in this section, but it doesn't matter. We'll do backup strats. Yeah, our goal is to just beat the game at this point. We're not looking for one credit clear. So here's another gimmick. Delayed grenades. Okay, we managed to hit the guy away from his katana. Okay, we got the backup katana. We're good. You ninja darted me. What a jerk. There are just so many enemies on the screen right now. Please go away. Okay, I think I am really surprised that grenade hit me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was out of the hitbox. Alright, so we're going immediately into another boss battle. We do have the katana. Oh no. Oh no. He hit the katana away from me. This is bad. Well, let's hope I could do some damage. Because he killed me right in front of the healing items too, which is super unfortunate. Super, super unfortunate. We almost made it through, chat. Also, if we get grabbed in this game, we can immediately special to get out of grabs. That's another important thing to know about this game. So there is like counter grab tech. There's actually like a decent amount of depth to avoid damage. Like there, he started grabbing me, but I could just do that. I guess shoulder tackle doesn't have invincibility in this game or something? I must be misremembering it. Yeah, because Katana makes this boss free. I don't think I've ever done this boss without Katana, so expect a lot of deaths, chat. I forgot to special there. Super unfortunate to not have the Katana. Oh, what? Wait, how did he dodge that? What a god. What a god, chat. I don't know how he dodged that. He should have died from that 100%. That is so unfortunate for me. So unfortunate. I did the 360 spin and he didn't even block it, because if he blocked it, he also would have died. That's super unfortunate. Oh, rest in peace not having Katana. Oh, this song's also pretty good. Yeah, so we don't have any like super cheesy throw infinites with this character. We can do a lot of damage with our normal grabs if we're allowed to get them. But this character played the more honest game of Streets of Rage than the first game, where it's just literally just cheesy infinites all day. So I see we're getting low-ish on TP with the other character. But we are getting a lot of money, which is good. Yeah, I want to be... Well, he could actually throw? I don't think I've ever seen them throw. Wow. I learned something today, chat, so I'll consider this a win. Huh. Well, new controller seems to be working okay. That's always a good sign. It's just me being bad. There we go. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Back to power slide, chat. I do wish this character could run. I think jumping is actually faster than running. Oh, a lot of boxers? Sure would be unfortunate if you were to block me. He's off screen somewhere. Guess we'll let him come back in, chat. There we go. We killed Peasant, or Pheasant, I guess. Ooh, I had some light. Oh, because I killed the last enemy. Darn, I was trying to get my TP up during that transition. Didn't quite get it, chat. Also, I should have waited to pick up that meal. Oh well. As long as we don't get hit by this guy, I think we'll be okay. Oh, that could be a problem. We're not. Alright. Well, that worked out then. Okay. No regrets. Sure. I'll take that, chat. Oh, he interrupted my jab. That is the downside. We do have little stubby hands. Almost like a T-Rex in that sense, chat. These big long legs and little teeny hands. They're not gonna hit anything. Oh, he actually hit me out of the air. That's unfortunate. Yeah, like our fist can hit them on the slide. It just depends on what animation it's in. So if we time it really well, technically it's not an issue. Let's get this guy out of the corner. That way I could do the full damage. There we go. I noticed we haven't really seen too many like one-ups in general compared to the other game. I guess it's more score focused in this one. I'm gonna jump buffer there. That way we can have Rhea move a little quicker. Come on. Are you talking about, don't you remember V2? T-Rexes have massive arms, they also have wings and breathe fire. You're right, Chris, you're right. How could I forget? Yeah, there's the American T-Rex and then there's the Japan T-Rex, where I don't know what they think a T-Rex is. You're right. Rhea is definitely spinning. She's gonna copy all of our movements. Speaking of which, I don't mean to make sure our allies are doing more. Whoa! That was an insane amount of damage really quickly. Alright, let's shoulder tackle. Oh, I can't shoulder tackle. I'm too low on health. That is unfortunate. Because that was the move I needed to save me from dying, and I didn't have enough health for it. That is unfortunate. It's also kind of a downside of Streets of Rage 2, is if you are taking a lot of damage, you can't use your get off me's. We want to make sure to get the normal combo on him, as that's the fastest way to kill. Oh, Luigi let himself go. Looks like it, chat. I didn't want to anti-air him there, because then we get less damage. I actually want him to land completely. Spin, spin, indeed. There we go. That's what I was looking to do. So yeah, I would say in terms of difficulty, this game is definitely harder for me than Streets of Rage 1. Just because there is just a lot of random... Like why... Like, the motorcycle patterns. Like, this is just literally learn it or die. Like, there's just no in-between, chat. Like, and then they come from behind. Like, this is just so rude. Yeah, they're an addition I don't really appreciate in the series. They're not the worst enemy, I think, that's been introduced in Streets of Rage, but they are very annoying. At least if you're Max. If you're other characters, it's not as bad, because you could just do things like grand upper through it, or if you're Skate, you could just literally jump the motorcycles completely, and it's not too bad. But playing as this slow bruiser of just like, just let me go. Oh, they picked up the item I wanted. Stop picking it up. I want the pipe, jerks. Whatever. Chat, all I wanted was the pipe, and I did not get the pipe at all. That is just so unfortunate. I'm gonna die from this, and I didn't get the pipe. Well, we're in for another hard fight, I suppose, because I don't think this is the screen transition quite yet. I could be wrong. Yeah. Having the pipe here would have been extremely useful. This is really unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like what determines a run in this game is whether or not you have the pipe. I could be real with you. Like, being at full health here does not help. Let's just get in a fight with Rhea. There we go. Oh boy. How do I deal with this is the question. He hit me out of that, really? Yeah, there has to be a way to bait them into blocking. Like I can hit this guy for sure, but it's like this is pretty tough to deal with. Here we're gonna do oh, oops. Yep. Please don't change my character. So this is just kind of unfortunate. Like this, without the pipe, I just honestly don't even know the strat. If I was playing like speedrun kind of stuff, I would just reset. I wouldn't even bother doing this fight without the pipe, because I don't have a consistent way to hit him out of that move, as my shoulder tackle doesn't work. Oh, I could... Wait, I didn't get the follow-up knockdown? Or is he... Oh, I could just jab him out of that? Okay, that's good to know. I was mashing special, but I didn't get it. I don't know if I just had too low health or what the deal is. Yeah, if you're too close, he'll do the rising uppercut, which unfortunately happened there. He hit me out of my special. Super unfortunate. He grabbed me out of the special. That's just insulting. That's insulting, chat. That is insulting. So yeah, this game difficulty definitely up compared to the first one for reasons like that. Oh, it gave us 2 lives. Interesting. So I guess it changes the score system with how quickly you get lives, which is not a bad thing. We are nearly done with the game, so we'll try our best, chat. Yeah, life without pipe equals sadness, by the way. I'm always gonna lose a life or more, just because it's like, the pipe has like such good hitboxes that you could just ignore a lot of what the boss actually wants you to do. So like, if I were to practice this game, I would also save state, I would say, in the non-console version, just to see what attacks I can bait in order to get the enemies to block, and then what moves will beat them at certain heights. Like if they jump, like what makes the most sense with Max. Like that's the stuff I'm not super clear about, having not played it in a while. I completely whiffed that. Oh, okay, so I can suplex him without an issue. Max is too strong. He could just do it, chat. I guess that makes sense. Please be healing that I can receive. Please. Please be healing. Oh, I picked up the grenade instead of the apple. Oh my gosh. That is trolly. That is actually trolly that they throw it exactly where the apple is. That's messed up, chat. That is actually extremely rude. That they threw it literally where the apple was, so I didn't pick up the apple. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, that's rude. See, that's the kind of stuff of why I don't usually play Streets of Rage 2. I like it in multiplayer, though, don't get me wrong, but stuff like that, I'm just like, oh, of course. Okay, we got the pipe again, we're good. Yeah, like, normal enemies aren't too bad. There's, like, a couple sections. Basically, I tend to get hit whenever there's ninjas or grenadiers, and not too often in other scenarios. Oh, there's the 1-up I was talking about we didn't see a lot of. Really? He jabbed me out of the pipe? That sucks. This sucks. No! He threw me past the meat! Oh my gosh. Okay, nothing is going right on this stage. Nothing is going right. Oh no, I'm so dead. That's so stupid. Wow. Anyway, talking about things I don't like in Streets of Rage 2, I don't like how easy it is to not get the healing items in this stage. Oh my gosh, we got trolled so hard. I got thrown right out of range. Because keep in mind, chat, I can't scroll the screen back. So the moment I got thrown onto the conveyor belt, it was over. Yeah, this really sucks. So, yeah, this is definitely, I think, the hardest area for Max. Like, honestly, outside of the final stage, this right here is such a nightmare. He has, like, no momentum with his jumps. It's just so horrible to deal with. And the ninjas are so fast. And as you can see, I lost access to my healing. And I'm getting anti-aired. Man. Oh, man, chat. This is brutal. I was not lined up with her, and I disagree with that hitbox. I fully disagree with that hitbox. Oh my gosh. Get me out of this stage. So yeah, this to me is my least favorite stage for reasons you can see. Gosh, conveyors are horrible. I know. I don't know how my hitbox missed her, but she hit me. That was pretty rude. That was called the Streets of Rage 2 knowledge check. Like, to me, that looked like that should have hit, but clearly I was foolish and wrong. I should have just assumed Sega hitboxes. Foolish me, chat. Okay, in Slide we trust. So, chat, not only did we have, like, a hard, like, segment with the floors, at least for Max, I feel, in my opinion, we now have to do another elevator sequence. But this time with, like, more odds against us. So this is just such a brutal gauntlet. And no, I don't know why we have to fight that boss so many times. I don't appreciate it. Oh, I thought Slide beat his jet. Oh, I'm dead. I'm actually dead, and there's nothing I could have done about that because I was against the terrain. That's stupid. Our neutral air is pretty good at dealing with him. I can't get the full combo. Oh my gosh. No, I love that it goes Shaw, and if you're just there, you get hit. Okay, we have a chance of getting a katana. Hopefully we could get it. Brutal. Did that guy literally... I was gonna say, that guy literally jumped the frame and... Oh, come on. Really? I can't get the katana? What is this hitbox? Stop it. Game, please. There we go. There we go. Got rid of our katana. Oh, no. Well, we're losing another life for sure, then. I didn't get the katana, chat. It's over. Run over, chat. Rest in peace, run. Look at this. Look at this. Like, if you don't have the katana, I don't know what you do here. I'm just gonna jab and pray. Or die. That also works. Man. I don't know, chat. We'll see if I could beat this. Streets of Rage 2 is not playing very nice with me today. Oh, get off me. Dang. I know, like, we lost the katana 3 times. That's pretty much like a run ender for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that is really, really bad luck. We're doing okay on this phase, but yeah. I just feel like this stage in particular goes on for way too long, and this is my least favorite stage. Like, I'm fighting every boss again. Like, I just fought them earlier. Why am I fighting them again? We're gonna try our best to dodge and also get into a random encounter in the bottom right. Oh, I missed him with the punch. Okay, come on. Come on. You're just teasing me with that hitbox. You're actually teasing me. Okay, I think we got him. Okay, we got him, chat. Alright, we're good. Brutal. And we're still not done with the elevator, by the way. Like, look at this. What a level. Now we get to fight the boss, which is really hard to do without the katana, as I said before. So probably rest in peace run, because these enemies are very annoying. Rest in peace, chat. Rest in peace, Streets of Rage 2 run. Such a big hitbox, and they completely outspeed me. This is not good. And they're apparently invulnerable. I did not know that while they're swinging. You just gotta respect it, I guess. Alright, we're doing it. And they shoot lasers. Of course they do. Of course. Doria. We're gonna try our best, but... yeah, we're gonna go for the neutral throw since that does the most damage. Still didn't kill one of them. Okay, we killed one of them. I picked up a knife instead of punching him. I trolled yet again. Okay, there we go. And he blows up at the end. And yes, chat, he can kill you right at the end like that, which is also extremely rude. We're gonna use this opportunity to get some orange gummies on our other character. And now the final stage. So we have continue to deal with the final stage and these lives, but it's gonna be really close since I did lose a lot to not having katana strats. Also, now this is just a normal enemy, because of course. Oh, God. I need to get rid of the people that will get rid of our pipe. Once we have the pipe, we're okay. I did not want to pick up... no! I don't want to pick up the enemy. Don't leave me, pipe. I miss you. I don't want to do this stage without you. Unfortunate. And he got rid of our pipe. What a jerk. Oh boy. How did he grab me while I was hitting him? What? What a cheater. What an actual cheater, chat. Oh, I'm dead. I don't have enough to neutral special. Oh no, I still killed him, but I'm still dead. There's no way. I don't believe. We have another elevator segment. No way, chat. Best I could do is just try to get some score. Unfortunate, chat. Well, that's not the one I was going for. Oh, is he not doing the block loop? Huh, the block loop's not working on him. Interesting. I mean, I'll do the not block loop on him. That's fine. Okay, I want to conserve health. I don't want to use any more specials there if I can avoid it. Oh. Okay, so we are in for a very long elevator ride to the top. But once we reach the top, we are pretty much at the boss. Where's the dive kicks? Yeah, I don't know what the strat is against him other than to do this and hope he dies. I didn't have enough to do another special, so I died. You're gonna see that a lot. If I don't have health, there's nothing I could do. I hit him once, but he's super armored through because he's a cheap character. Got me out of the special again. Man, chat, I don't know what the strategy is on him at all without a pipe. Other than that, and just pray he blocks it. Yeah, this is really rough, this final section. There we go. We'll try to persevere, no problem. Oh no! He just spawned attacking. That was just kind of unfortunate. We're dead. Yeah, Claw Dude is really annoying because he has super armor and vulnerability frames. He's got really strong anti-airs. He doesn't stun like the other characters. So he is just straight up a knowledge check. You either know how to deal with him and you don't, or you don't, and I don't know how to deal with him. Other than like you try to get him to block, but I don't know how to make him do that consistently. So we're gonna be losing a lot of lives here. Ooh, I'm actually not gonna be able to complete it. Dang, chat, my bad. Brutal. We unfortunately didn't get the pipes. I didn't get the pipes. That cost us a lot of lives, unfortunately. Oh well. I tried. No pipes, no love, chat. So I think I did fine in the early stages. It's just more like characters I would need to practice against. Oh, I didn't want to actually go into there. Characters I would need to practice as would be probably the Claw guy, I would say. The Claw guy was pretty hard for me because, again, he has like weird super armor. And I don't quite know what the strats are for him. Let's put this on the big screen real quick. So I would say I would do the Claw guy a bit more. The Boxer, I thought the pipe just straight up beat him, but I couldn't find the positioning for it. So he's another boss I would have to practice again. Otherwise, like characters like the Wrestler, I didn't have trouble with. I mean, I did okay at the amusement park boss. Jet, I think I found a strategy on him, which was okay. But I would say definitely when I did not have a pipe. I don't know what to do against the bouncing robots without the pipe. Which I feel like I'll just lose like 2 or 3 lives every time to them. Which is just kind of unfortunate. I'm debating if I want to do another run or not. I probably don't, since it is actually getting kind of late. But I would like another attempt at some point, once I get more used to the game. Since this is just kind of like breaking off the rust. And I feel like I did okay on the beginning parts. It's just definitely the later bosses were just ludicrous. So I have to remember where all those silly dropkick ninjas spawn so I don't take chip damage. I have to remember where... Oh, look, chat, I think we got the money total I was looking to get by the end of the stream. Nice. I might even sell these pelts. I might just leave it as is. Or actually, no, we're probably gonna play again next time. We'll try Streets of Rage 2, like a redo, I think on Thursday, and see how it goes from there. So I think we'll conclude the Streets of Rage-a-thon with the challenge of playing 2 games at once, because we got a lot of power levels in the bottom right, chat. So let's compare the 2 save files. So unfortunately, it's not you, chat. The game is mute, but I guess I can leave a Streets of Rage on in the background just for music. One moment. Yeah, we'll just leave it on for music. That's fine. There we go. We're just reconnecting now. We should hear it in a second. So we're going to go ahead and save over this save file and see how much progress we made. Ooh, 7 levels on Quill? That's crazy. Oh, the other game's playing itself. That's fine. Guess we could listen to this music for a little bit. So let's take a look at our other characters real quick. Ooh. Ooh. Craziness, chat. I know, we gained so many levels. Look at that, we ended at 2 mil. Not bad. Streets drowns it out. Yeah, there's basically no audio. I just set it down to like 0. If we were looking at the sound settings, for example, it's like almost non-existent. I hear enough that I can listen to it while playing Streets of Rage without it being too distracting. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good. I might not need to level for pretty much the rest of the game. We'll see. But I think formally when we go to play Tales of Phantasia, we'll take a look at those characters. But I feel from the standpoint of the grind session, I feel like that gave enough of an indicator. Yeah, the fact that she's 44 is just so ridiculous compared to where she was before. So anyway, chat, we'll take a look at that game, Phantasia, at a little bit more focus on Saturday. But for now, I think we'll also close out Tales of Phantasia. I think we did a good job there. Oh, so yeah, I don't think I'll have an opportunity to practice this game for Thursday, but I'll give it another shot. I do want to attempt to at least beat it. I'll see if I feel any differently with using Axel versus Max. I mean, obviously Axel kind of cheeses the blocking enemies, but it's just like getting them to block is the tricky part. So I have to relearn what the game wants me to do there. So I'll consider that a little bit of homework. I think I could get that done for next time. I could at least witness some AI manipulation and understand what's going on there. Because otherwise, as I said before, I don't think I had that many problems with stages 1 through 4. It's just mostly stages 6 through 8 that are just like, I don't know. I feel like they're just overtuned for me. There's just like way too much going on. And a lot of drop kick ninjas that make you drop your weapon, which just kind of sucks. Yeah, I think next time we'll try to beat Streets of Rage 2. And then I'll attempt Streets of Rage 3 once, but I really doubt I'll beat it. And I guess if we're just looking to clear it in general, I could just pump up the lives. I guess that's what I could do with the safety factor, chat. So I could beat Streets of Rage 1 without touching the default lives. I guess in this game, we could bump it up to 5 or 7. Because I feel like if we also just had 2 more lives to continue, we'd also have been fine. So, yeah, maybe we'll do that next time. I might not need to look up too much. Yeah, let's do that, just to complete the game. But yeah, overall thoughts, I do like Max, but he really struggles on 2 of the bosses, just because they are so mobile compared to him. And unfortunately, they ignore the power of the power slide, because they have super armor. So yeah, I'm gonna double check some AI manipulation, I think, for Claw. I'll just call him, or Blanca. And the other boss I was having trouble with is the Boxer. Like, I think I'm just standing in the wrong position, because that boss should be free. He should be very free with Katana. I remember not having trouble with him, but... oh well, that's what happens when you don't play a game for like 10 years, chat. We learned the hard way of how not to do it. That's what this session was all about, chat. Yeah, Power Slide not getting through Power Armor is kind of depressing. Yeah... because if you saw, like, Claw was interrupting our jab combo with throw, and it's just really, really rude. I think the only character that could deal with that okay is probably Skate or Blaze, because they can outrun him. Or at least I think Blaze can outrun him. I know Skate definitely can, so that boss is not hard for Skate. It's just long. Whereas, like, Max, if I know how to force him into guard, it should technically be the fastest boss kill. Technically. But we'll see how it goes. So anyway, chat, I hope you had a good time. I think I'll conclude it here for now. So what did we learn? Pipe is strong, Power Slide is good. Again, I don't think I need practice with the early stages of Streets of Rage 2. It's more like remembering, like, just neutral attack versus Jet works extremely well. It seems to beat whether he does the dive kick or the Jet punch. For Boxer, I think I just need to stand more above him. I'll try that next time. Well, I just need to watch somebody do it, because that boss has never made sense to me, and he's one of my least favorite bosses to fight, because he just has so many mechanics that I feel are, like, really counterintuitive to, like, the Streets of Rage franchise. Like, I don't really like that much power armor or / super armor on a character, and he has got an invincible reversal. Like, okay, this is supposed to just be like a mid-boss. This isn't supposed to be like Shiva or something. Like, that's the kind of thing I expect in, like, the bonus boss of Streets of Rage, not just like stage 4. Like, what the heck is that? So, whatever, game, right, chat? Dealing with him and Jet at the same time is pretty annoying. I know Katana will beat the Jet Punch, as we said before, but at multiple points we lost the Pipe and or Katana. We managed to keep it in the amusement park, but that was honestly it. And so I'll try to remember for next time, the factory will troll you for going for the healing item. I think that was our other takeaway, because I took a lot of damage from that, and I didn't need to, just because I wanted to heal, and the game punished you for it. So, make some progress. Glad you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed the concept of the challenge. I'm not sure how, like, I'm not sure if you guys were really following both games, but I hope at least it was entertaining. I was trying really hard to play both simultaneously, and I think I did a pretty good job in the bottom right. Needs improvement for Streets of Rage, but I feel like both overall went pretty well. Cause yeah, it wasn't too bad. Just learning to buffer inputs wasn't, too big a deal. And it seems like changing controllers did fix the issue for Streets of Rage 2. So I'm happy that that worked. So all errors and deaths were not the controller's fault. Streets of Rage 2, they were definitely mine. Yeah, just by the end of the Blaze run, I don't know. The other controller just gave up. It just wasn't it wasn't inputting up, it wasn't inputting down. Like what could you do? Look, following both, kept looking to see if things get wacky in Tails. Yeah, I think I actually did a really good formation in Tails because I did a test run where I had Rhea more to the left, and that led to us getting a lot more damage. But I think the way I set it up so that Will had the Black Onyx for 30% health on the left and just face tanked it, and we kept Mint the healer in the middle, I think just made it just basically auto win. Yeah, I did accidentally escape from battle once. I did see me escape once by accident. I saw myself touch the side as though to run, but I think only once the entire time I actually did run. Just because I really didn't want to mess up the Streets of Rage combo. I'm like, no, 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 no. Getting the boss loop was more important than running from combat in the other game. Yeah, she is definitely smacking into trees. Yeah, I can't really help that if we're in a bad spot. Like if I'm surrounded by 8 people, it's a little too hard to buffer random movement while attacking. Like Max's attacks are pretty slow. So while attacking, I can input like an up or a left, but the stages themselves have me more or less hard inputting a direction. I do like in Streets of Rage 2 that they do have the kind of like the diagonal movement portions of the stage. And I like their use of the foregrounds and some of the backgrounds. So I feel like in terms of complexity, I do like the stage design a little more in Streets of Rage 2. I just feel my issue is that those stages just take way too long. I feel like some of them shouldn't have been stage transitions. I feel like they should have been their own stages. And I feel like even at that, I feel like you should have been like a branching path. Like you could go like to stage 4 and you go down another set and then like stage 6 is like another path and you would just do some of those stages that you saw. And we'll actually see that kind of design theory when we eventually reach the Streets of Rage remake, which we should be able to do on Thursday if I just do one attempt each of each game. And honestly, I'm very tempted to skip Streets of Rage 3 because I'm just not familiar with that game at all and just play the remake. I'm going to be real with you, chat. Just because Streets of Rage 3 is literally like, I don't know any of the characters, any of the stages, any of the buttons. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. At least the remake will use like mechanics I recognize from 2. The only thing I can remember from 3 is that you could get away with using special without it consuming your health. I guess that's nice, but I didn't like the enemies in 3. So, we'll see, chat. Well, if we play it, it will be just like one run. I will not play to completion. It will just be to show off a character, and that's about it, I think, if we do that. Because I have no promises. Like, I could beat Streets of Rage 2. I just have to warm up to the bosses a bit more. So now that I got an understanding of where my weak points are, I can improve as a player. I mean, that's what happens in fighting games. You're not going to ace it the first time, especially not after playing it for a while. So it's a little bit about understanding the AI behavior and a little bit of execution. I don't feel like I had huge execution flaws with Max because he's a simpler character. Although I need to learn to not stand on the knives. That was to me the biggest execution error where I kept standing on the stupid weapons and picking them up. I'm like, dang, chat. Just all I want to do is punch sometimes. Or I got trolled and kept getting thrown back into the weapon. That was definitely the worst, I would say, across the Streets of Rage. Like, please let me get away from this weapon, please. But yeah, we'll probably abuse Power Slide a little more. I mean, I did feel like I did use it a lot. I just, like, I'm not sure if there's better areas I could have used it for. Because most of the time I didn't Power Slide because we had a weapon or I was trying to get a weapon. But I suppose I could just Power Slide, Power Slide, Power Slide regardless. So, who knows, chat? Maybe the answer is more Power Slide. But for now, I think we'll conclude here. We're at the 2 million that I more or less wanted in Tales of Phantasia. If we grind more, we might be over leveled, but that's not a bad thing necessarily because we were playing hard mode. So honestly, not game over. If spending another 50, 60 minutes of leveling to just not game over and redo a 20-minute boss battle, I think kind of sounds worth it to me, chat. I think that still sounds worth it to me. And plus, we can afford new items. Because we do have to eventually purchase the combo command at some point. But the only other thing I could think of, chat, in terms of Tales of Phantasia, we'll check out some of the other villages to see if there's an easier way to get money. And we'll probably conclude the stream session on Thursday by not selling pelts, because instead of getting 6k, we could get 20k. So we could squeeze out like another 100,000 or so, I think, without too much of an issue. So at the rate we're going, we should technically end Tales of Phantasia with 4 million, and we needed 4 million for an item, technically. I mean, we'll spend less than that because we could get a discount, but, you know, we could afford the most expensive item in the game, and that would be kind of cool. And also, we still need money for all those stupid ninja techniques. That's also true, chat. Actually, I didn't think about that. Dang, we still might need more money. Pay to win is real, chat. So hopefully we could get closer to maybe 4.5 million as our goal, not just 4 million, because we have to just straight up have that cash. So while an item does cost 4 million, we can reduce it at least maybe by as much as it costs for a ninja technique. Yeah, we'll just buy the most expensive item in the game, see how it plays. It should technically be better than Manual Ring, because I should be able to do more interesting combos with it. So we'll be able to show off as much as we can. And plus, that should also mean, chat, that since we're doing this for, like, general experience, the other characters should actually live in combat now. Yeah, pay to nin, exactly, chat. I can't believe the game makes you pay, like, 510,000. We're going on a non-Streets of Rage tangent, but I can't believe it makes you pay 500,000 just to get one move. Like, this move better be the best thing of all time with how annoying it is to get cash in this game so far. Just silly, chat. So anyway, I think it went fine. I'm glad that the chat seemed to enjoy it. Sorry about some of the slowdown with the stream and also the controller issue towards the end of Streets of Rage 1. But hopefully with this new controller, we shouldn't be having too many issues. And we'll try to play and beat Streets of Rage 2. We'll do one run of Streets of Rage 3. And then I guess we can maybe touch the remake, I think would be the pacing of it. Because I did technically do 3 runs, so if I only do 1 attempt each of each game, we should be able to see a little bit of each game. That shouldn't be too bad. So anyway, chat, thank you for sticking with me through our rambling conversation about this game. I hope you had a good time. Let's see. And yeah, I think we'll do a little bit more of this. I think generally speaking, I was able to buffer a lot of inputs, so it was challenging to do both games at once, but I don't feel like Phantasia is the reason I did bad in Streets of Rage. So I'll continue to play Streets of Rage. I'll just have to get a little cleaner with the inputs, that's all. So for now, I just like to thank you all for joining. Hope you had a good time, and hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.